Shalom. Shalom. It's Jim Ness from Wallace. Once again, preaching on the highways and byways. Right? And we always do. We're going to give all praise, glory, gifts, and honors to Yahweh. Once again, double honors to the elders and prophets of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations once again to the whole land. Right? So another day out here in Babylon the Great. Right? A.K.A. America. We're out here in the face of all wickedness. Right? Preaching the Bible. You so-called Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Latinos, Native Americans, and so-called Negroes, all right? As we teach it, you know, you got a bunch of things going on. You can pan the camera around, Jake as usual, right? You got a nigga convention going on down here too, with these Shriners / Masons, man. But you niggas don't know, you all are caught up in the web of Esau Edom, man. You know, you niggas want to be Masons, want to be higher up in society, all right? But like it says in scriptures, man, you have received your consolation, okay? On this side, you 2/3 of the nation of Israel are slated to be destroyed on this side too, man. If you're not going to come back to your nationality, you're not going to hearken unto the Bible, all right, or the ways of Yahweh Shai, man. You slated to be put to death, all right? From the least of you to the greatest of you, man. You so-called, you lesser luminaries, as they call you, you're slated to be put to death too. All right? You D-boy niggas, you rap niggas, entertaining, musicians, all that shit, you're gonna be slated to be put to death on this side, man. What you got?
I got you. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know.
Yeah, Israel represents you tribes, man. He said you does not know. All right? He says the ox know the owner and the ass is master crib, which are two of the most stubborn animals on the planet Earth. But yet they know who their master is, man. But we, being the children of the Heavenly Father, we don't know. Well, you don't know, man. Okay, keep going.
It says again, the ox knoweth his owner. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
They don't even consider the ways of Yahweh Shai. They don't even consider that the Heavenly Father, all right, set forth, all right, the men of the Lord to come on the highways and byways to preach unto you. That salvation is for you. All right? You don't even consider, man. Go ahead.
One more. Verse 4. It says, a sinful nation.
See that? It called you out the rip, a sinful nation. And these are a sinful nation of people. All right? Sin is a rest haven for them, man. All right? They love to go off. They love to do nothing but abominations, man. Nothing but wickedness. Go ahead.
A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Keep going.
A seed of evildoers.
You hear that? It says a seed of evildoers, man. All right? You take trapping and selling drugs to an all-time high. So when you glorify these top witches, man. All right? To sell drugs, you a witch. And the Bible says, I suffer not a wish to live, man. All right? You glorify these people. Escobar, El Chapo, Big Meech, Free Red Ricky Ross. You glorify these niggas, man.
Tony Montana.
Yeah, even the fictional character of Tony Montana. You niggas, you glorify this shit, man. And you niggas are never gonna get on that level, man. All right, you never gonna get on that level. And not in this day and time, man. All right, with this devil putting up cameras, surveillance. Everywhere, you niggas is crazy, man. Go ahead. Yeah.
Again, Isaiah 1 and 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters.
Children that are corrupters, man. You're corrupt. Go ahead.
They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh.
You see that? You have forsaken the Lord Yahweh, all right? Which is your power, which is your source, all right? You have made the so-called white man your power and source, man. Right, you have made, all right, the idols of Babylon your power and your source. All right? For various different reasons. Go ahead.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger they are going away backward.
You see? He said that y'all are going away backwards, man. You have left the everlasting power to give power into idols, man. To give power into this beast system. All right, what you rely on so much, man. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
So the Lord said, why should I bust your ass anymore, man? Why should I put any more hell upon you? And it's gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
Ye will revolt more and more.
So the more the Most High put hell on you in your different captivities, the more you're gonna go off, man. So he's like, why should I even do it, man? That's why I said ultimately, man, if it wasn't for the elect, it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, our people deserve that, man. Our people deserve to be put to death as a nation. But for the elect's sake, the Lord has not chosen to destroy our whole nation. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
He said the whole head. And what's the head is where everything lies at, man. All right? The whole head is sick. We come out here week in and week out to tell you that the Lord don't look like this, man. All right? We put horns on this devil to say this is a deceiver. That the Lord is a so-called black man. We tell you that the one that the word is called Jesus Christ. And God is so-called black men of color. You fan their hand. You buck up. Okay? Go ahead.
It says the whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. But if I jump down to verse 9, it says, except the Lord Yahweh of hosts had left us unto us a very small remnant.
And we're a representation of that very small remnant. Right? And see, the Lord don't need a lot of you Israelites, man. That's why you look at the proportion for 2/3, that's 66.6% Israelites are going to be slated for debt, man. And 1/3 of the elect is going to be ultimately receive salvation. So the Lord don't need a lot of you to bring back the nation. Which a lot of you going to come back in the kingdom of heaven in the reincarnation, but you're going to die on this side, man. You're going to die on this side, man. Horrible deaths. Right? A lot of you going to taste them missiles. A lot of you going to get put to death through these different troops that's going to come over here. It's going to put you to death. Race wars, yeah. A lot of you going to get eaten alive by Jeremiah 15:15. Go ahead.
Verse 9. It says, except the Lord of hosts have left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been unlike to Gomorrah.
See, if the Lord didn't leave the small remnant, man, we'd have been through. We'd have been, you know what Sodom and Gomorrah is known for, man? Back pushing. Yeah. They were pushing them boys back in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Yeah, putting them, doing them fudge packs. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm trying to be PG. But you know what I'm talking about, man. They were known for strange activity. The X-Files, man. Watch this nigga. He done already got his ass whooped. He a demon, man.
He's got a line for it. He's got a line for it. What's the line mean?
Go ahead, brother.
What does the line mean?
It says, hear the word of the Lord. Ye rulers of Sodom, give ear unto the Lord of your power. Ye people of Gomorrah.
You the nigga done already Mike Tyson, Holyfield, Tyson Fury your ass. You still gonna talk shit, man.
You gotta close that other one, huh?
Huh?
Gotta close that other eye, too.
Yeah, nigga, that's what I say. The whole head is sick, man. Say, brother, just go up the block. Brother, this not for you. It's not for you, my man. It's not for you, brother. Just keep going. Get him on the camera, man. Look at that.
You got nothing right there. I'm just wondering what the line is for, man.
It ain't for nothing, man. It don't mean nothing, brother. Just keep going, brother. Just keep going. Keep going, man. Just keep going, man. Say, brother, go ahead about your business, brother. Just keep going, bro. Just keep going. Now you all in our mix, man. Just keep going, brother.
Why do you have a line?
Keep going, man.
I am the line.
Just keep going, brother.
I am lying.
All right. Lying your ass down the street.
That's it for the
Like, keep going.
That's it for the Isaiah.
Yeah. You the lion of Judah with a nigga that put a pussy on your face, man. Come on, man. Go ahead. Hey, when that light turn green, kiss that car for me. Go ahead.
I'm done with Isaiah.
This
Yeah,
is,
go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. It says, how
Hey,
long?
that's why when Halloween come around, they need to dress up like soap for some of you niggas, man. I bet you niggas be scared as a motherfucker around here. Go ahead, brother.
What's going on?
Proverbs 1 and 22.
Go ahead.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
You like that nigga like that. Simple ass nigga, man. You could tell he a Jake, but he's simple as hell though, man. Out of all the things that come next, you worrying about a picture of a goddamn lion. But what about the words on this sign? All right. What's the meaning of this side of the sign and this side? You don't come ask questions, man. You don't even have a chance to sit here and process what are we saying, but you didn't prejudge us based on your own analogy or whatever the fuck it is, man.
Just see by your own vein.
Yeah. Yeah, but he got a concussion though, man. Nigga go upside your head and your face like that. You need some help. Go ahead, brother.
How long will ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in the scorning.
See that what the scripture said? The scorners like the delight in their scorning, man. They delight in talking their mess, man. Okay, go ahead.
And fools hate knowledge.
You said off the bat it says fools hate knowledge. Give me Hosea. People destroy this. Okay, yeah. It says scorners. Read that little last snippet.
And the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And it says fools hate knowledge, man. Because we out here as the men of the Lord that's been told. The men of the Lord has been told to come on out here on the highways and byways to basically reel in the elect of his people. All right, slated for salvation. 2/3 going to be slated for death. All right, because ultimately what's going to happen in society is a breakdown of the U.S. dollar. All right, the breakdown of society, because you can see the stock market is about to crash, man. If you know it or not. 2 weeks ago, the stock market fell 1,000 points on the market. All right, it was a historic, one of the most historic times. We're slated for a recession. We're slated for race riots to happen in this country, man. But yet, the nigga learning about a goddamn picture of a lion, man. And you already see he ain't gonna be able to stand in 2 seconds of martial law, man. All right? Where the chip sign at? All right? All right? This is what they're gonna turn the greenback dollar, the fiat currency into. The RFID microchip, all right, which is written in Revelation the 13th chapter, the Verichip. They're gonna put this in your right hand, or they're gonna put it through a syringe and place it in the middle of your forehead through your nostrils, all right, with a syringe. All right, and this is gonna be when you want to go in the store to buy something. You're not gonna better go in there with your credit card. You're not gonna better go in there with your dollar. All right, $20, $100. You gotta go scan your hand. And this device. It's gonna have all your information on it, who you is. All right, it's gonna track your whereabouts. It's gonna have all your med information on it, man. All right.
Medical information.
Everything.
Ooh, shit.
Everything.
When did this take place?
Your bank account's gonna be connected to how much money you got. It's gonna instantly take it off, man. But they're gonna make it sound convenient to you, like this is the new latest and greatest technology, man. All right, and they're gonna do this through this great reset. But if you take this chip, you're gonna die though, man. You're gonna be left over here when World War III breaks out. You can see that too. World War III is gonna kick off over there in the Middle East, right? You know, some in the range of that time when that happens, anybody that get that missile is gonna be slated for death over here. According to the Bible, not according to my own heart, not something I made up, but what's in the scriptures. All right? What we read? You had something, right? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
One more time, man.
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
And it's possessive. It says, my people. Who's the people of the Lord? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are the Israelites, according to the Bible. The Lord's chosen people. Out of all the people on the planet Earth, the Lord has chosen them one nation unto himself. Even though he created all nations, even though he created the nations of the planet Earth, he chose you Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Negroes, special to himself. That's why he says, my people are destroyed for what?
For a lack of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Our people hate to research. They hate to look up information. They hate to go and backtrack information to see if it's true or not, man. Especially information according to the Bible. All right, shalom, Mama. You make your own synopsis. All right. All right. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, so in the times, all right, of everything going down, the Lord's gonna reject you. Huh? All right. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, so in the time of the breakdown of JT and society, the Lord gonna reject a lot of you, man. A lot of you gonna be slated for debt. Give me that in what is it, Proverbs 1? Okay.
What is it? Our life for the time.
Yeah,
it's in Proverbs 1.
Proverbs 1 and about 10.
Like 27 or something.
20. Where you at?
I was reading that
22.
24 on down.
Yeah, 26.
Go ahead, 20. Go ahead, 20.
This Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets.
See, off the bat, it says, wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets. So where you going to find true wisdom at? On the streets, man. All right? In the chief place of concourse. This is where you're going to find the men of the Lord teaching the Bible in righteousness and in truth. We can't teach these scriptures in these buildings, man, because if you walk by the building, you would never run into the men of the Lord. You would never get the scriptures, man, unless it's for the internet, right? But the Lord also said in the scriptures, I dwell not in temples made with hands. The Lord ain't dealing with a mortar building, man. Truth is not in the building with these pastors and motivational speakers, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21. She cried in the chief place of concourse.
This is represents the chief place of concourse. Give me that in Acts. Gotcha. And get the word marketplace. Read it again.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttered her words.
Yeah, we in the city, man. We on one of the most famous streets. We on one of the most famous streets throughout America. All right, called Canal Street. We're not hiding nowhere on a back street. All right, behind Domino's. All right, with the Siamese cat walking on the gate, man. We out here in the face of all danger, man. In the elements. It's hot as a motherfucker, man. What I said yesterday, it's hotter than a Ku Klux Klan member with his grandson, with a mixed grandson, man. It's hot as a motherfucker out here. But yeah, we out here. And then when it turn brick cold, we gonna be out here. When it rains, we gonna be out here, man. It just got finished raining, man.
Season, out of season.
Yeah, in the season and out of season, man. We ain't hiding from nobody, man. We out here. As we say down here. We out here, brother. So where you at? A lot of you guys all around these little small towns and throughout Louisiana, throughout that line of I-10 from Lake Charles to New Orleans, you at, man? You hiding. Come out on the highways and byways, man. Cause you ain't got too long. Sitting there typing, thumbs and up. You gotta get in action, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, in the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Talking to you Israelites, man. How long you simple ones will you love simplicity, man? Right? And a lot of you niggas are simple, man. Like this knockout king nigga, man. This nigga with the eye, man.
2 eyes.
Look like he got hit by Afro Thunder with the final move. Right? Instead of coming out asking an educational question, asking a sincere question, you worrying about some line because you are the line. Okay, nigga, go line. You the line, go ahead then. Okay, cool. But never ask nothing of importance, man. Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And we know that, man. That fools hate knowledge, man. All right, they hate the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shah. They hate the knowledge of the prophets. All right, teaching. What? You got more.
Verse 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Through who? The prophets, man. We the mouthpieces of the Lord, man. The Lord don't, like I said before, for years, you're never gonna, all these niggas be talking about the Lord talked to me, the Lord told me this. The Lord don't talk to man. We too much filth, man. We ain't right. The Lord don't talk to nobody. The Lord talk to you through men, through spiritual men. The Lord's never gonna open up a big circle in the sky with a big brown face. Hey, you. Oh, the Lord talking to me. The Lord don't talk to you like that, man. The Lord don't talk and deal with you like that, man. The Lord talk to you through the prophets, right? Give me that one in Hosea.
I got something to back you up on that.
I think it's 10, about the similitude.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead, hold that for me.
I
Go
had
ahead.
one to back up what you said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Zechariah 7:7. It says, "Should you hear the words which the Lord had cried by the former prophets, when Jerusalem was inhabited and in prosperity, and the cities thereof round about her, when men inhabited the south and the plain." But it says, "Should you not hear the words which the Lord had cried by the former prophets?"
Yeah, so the Lord talked to you through the prophets, man. And what do the prophets cry out to you? The prophecies, man. All right? Ins and outs of the scriptures. Because when you go to church, you can't ask them pastors nothing. They don't know nothing, man. The Lord called them dogs that can't bark, meaning they can't warn you, man. Right. They're not out here giving you warning of the upcoming danger that's getting ready to come to the world, man. Not just to America, but to the world. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
This verse 24, Proverbs 1:24 says, "Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh."
Yeah, so when all hell breaks loose, when society as we know it crumbles down to nothing, the Lord's gonna laugh at a lot of you niggas, man. Like this guy here, got socked in the goddamn eye, man. The Lord gonna laugh at a nigga like that, man. When he getting butchered, all right? When he getting when them
Starving.
yeah, he's starving. And them edible arrangement boys get him, all right?
Different black eye.
Yeah, he gonna give you a different black eye, man. Go ahead.
Verse 27, it says, "When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind,
Yup.
when distress and anguish cometh upon you."
You see when distress and anguish, because distress and anguish coming, man. When society collapses, there's no food, there's no resources, there's no 911. There's gonna be distress and anguish going on in this country, man. Every man for themselves. You women, you're gonna just die by the wayside. You weak men, all right? You simps, you're gonna fall by the wayside, man.
It says, "Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me."
Yeah, you're gonna seek the Lord early and they ain't gonna be able to find him, man. All right? It's gonna be too late. And a lot of you is already too late, man. You just a dead man walking, a dead woman walking, man. Just waiting to die, waiting to get put to death. Because the Lord gonna, like Apostle Tahar always say, the Lord gonna kill millions on top of millions of you Israelites, man. You gonna die, man. A lot of you guys playing around with this word, the Lord gonna kill you, man. In the worst way. When they get a place of repentance open unto you, you fan the hand. You bullshitted, man. You thought it was something to play with. Like I always talk about, you got them guys that try to put the word of the Lord in their back pocket just for mad day. A backup plan. Like that dude we call Bart Simpson. He look just like a black Bart Simpson, man. Can I come in at the last minute? Why would you ask a question like that, man? No question is stupid, but that was like, it takes the cake, man.
He smiled when he heard there's some that are gonna come in at the last second. He like mouthed, "Oh, some are gonna come in at the last second."
Yeah, that's
He even died.
It's like playing Russian roulette with the Lord. I wouldn't want to do that, man. You need to come in and receive the word with gladness, and when you first hear it, man. Like the men of the Lord did back then, they put down all their nets, their fishing rods, and they followed the Lord instantly. All right, that's why the scripture tells you. I believe in Jeremiah. He's 11 at the top. I'm gonna make you a quick understanding. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Where's the top? What? Nah, it's probably 5. It's right there. Always mess that one up, man. You know? Isaiah 11.
Isaiah?
Yeah, Isaiah. Always get them mixed up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have it. Verse 28, it says, "Then shall they come upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Right?
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord."
Yeah, they hated knowledge, man. Like a bunch of you Israelites today, man. You hate the knowledge. So what happened?
It says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Do not choose the fear of the Lord. All right, to do what we're doing is showing fear. It's showing a place of reverence and submission unto the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. All right? It's a work of faith too, man. You know?
It says, verse 30, they would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof.
You see? Keep going.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
Yeah.
And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Well, give me the one, knock the ones that I told you to do.
This is Hosea 12 and 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Right. Yeah, because we the mouthpiece, man. We the ones, all right, however you see us and however we preach, all right, it's really the Lord talking, man. You know, and we know we got you jello brains out here. You copper tops and drones, you get all mushy when you hear a man of the Lord talk with in a rough manner, man. With authority and with boldness. And you hear sometimes use so-called curse words, you get all moist in the brain, man. Right? But that's the Lord talking though, man. There's no such thing as curse words in the Bible. All right? There's no such thing as curse words in the Bible, right? What's the word fuck? It just means fornication under the consent of the king, man. What's a ass? Jackass. It's in the Bible. The Lord called the woman a bitch in the Bible, man. Right? And see, a lot of you niggas are nothing but hypocrites, man. You listen to Chief Keef, Lil NBA, Young Boy, all these niggas, they cuss all day. On your favorite song, you got nothing to say. Come on. You know? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 2. And the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahweh, and shall make him of quick understanding.
Yeah, so the ones that's coming in now, the Lord's gonna make them of quick understanding, man. That's why you gotta be quick to get this. You can't sit here and just prolonging this thing, man. Dragging your ass in this truth, man. You don't have that long, man. You gotta get this word cemented in your head, galvanized in your head, man. Right? And not just the scriptures too. You gotta live this thing, man. You gotta get to the point where you live in this truth, on camera and off camera. Because a lot of guys, it seems super duper Israelites on camera, but then when they go home, you living like a goddamn nigga, man. Your diet is like a nigga, your thoughts is like a nigga. All right? You doing nigga shit, man. Okay? Go ahead,
And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of Yahweh. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears.
You had one, right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 16. It says, therefore, pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry, nor a prayer for them.
Read it again.
There, it's like Jeremiah 7 and 16. It says, therefore, pray not thou for this people.
Off the gate, the Lord telling you, these 2/3 out here, these niggas that when something happened to them, you know, oh my God, what happened to the guy? Lord said, don't pray to me for them niggas, man. I will not hear you. So when a guy get blasted, look at this. When a guy get blasted by the police,
Ain't killed.
you see him, huh?
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Yeah. So when a guy get blasted, all right, he get jacked up by the police, by another 2/3 niggas, we don't cry over them niggas, man. We really celebrate. You know? Celebrate over them niggas, man. But the Lord ain't hearing that. Right? It should be more camps on these streets, or you so-called Latinos, Native Americans, and so-called Negroes, man. We should be a camp on every corner, preaching the Lord, man. But it's not. Because you all about pledges and bullshit, man. Go ahead,
Again, Jeremiah 7 and 16. It says, therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up, cry, nor pray for them.
Yeah.
Neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
Off the gate, the Lord said, I ain't gonna even hear you, man. Don't even pray to me for the wicked. Yeah, the 2/3 are wicked, man. Oh, my cousin had a bad accident. He rolled over in the car 9 times. Hey, that's on him. That's judgment. That's good for him, man.
If I could back you up real quick, Elder. Like I said, if 2/3 of our people are still considered as the wicked, same as Esau, Edom, they're following the same boat of the enemy of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So he's deserving of you, man. If you're not doing this thing, if you're not up here doing this work, if you everything contrary of Yahweh Bashim Shai, consider yourself an enemy. Yeah. And kill yourself,
Yeah, if you're not doing the work or striving to do the work in fullness and sincerity, you the wicked, man. Go on,
I got something.
yeah, go ahead.
Now this is 2 Ezra 1 and 27. Ye have not, as it was, forsaken me, but yourself, but your own selves, said the Lord. So basically, hey, the Lord didn't forsake us. We forsook the Lord, man. You see? And in turn, we forsook ourselves because that's where, our powerhouse. That's how, that's Ida Socket. You see? That's where we get the, our power from, man. We forsook the Lord and in turn forsook ourselves, man. You got it.
Now he turned his back on us for a moment, man. And now he's returned unto us, man. Through Yahweh Shai. What is that, man? Oh. This light about to change. Let us go. He gone, bro.
Jake was complaining about the music. He said he couldn't even hear himself think.
Gone, man. Yeah, he gone. You know how on Boondocks, when the niggas got demons on and they make their head that big and their eyes be. Yeah. That's how he looking me fast, man. You can see them demons tap dancing on his ass. This bullshit. Why would you do that to a new truck, man? Niggas still putting the intercom under the car, man. That shit sold 2001, man.
1996.
Fucking stupid, man.
Childish.
Stupid shit, man. But go ahead, please let that shit go by.
This is Second Esdras 9 and 13. I start at 11. It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
One more time, Bible this up.
Verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yeah, and this is the time. All right, this grace period is almost over, man. This is the time of repentance, man. Right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You're supposed to be in a way of wanting to repent, wanting to return back to your heritage, man. All right, understanding you're Israelite, understanding you got a dietary, you got a law unto you, man, that you got to rehearse. All right, to the best of your ability. All right, because man, the Israelite man whole purpose was to do what? It was structured to serve the Lord, man. Yeah, 12. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of us, man, is to serve our power, to worship Him, Him and Him only, man. Right, but you have lost your way over here in captivity under these Babylonians, man, under these Romans. This is the Roman Empire. All right, Esau is basically the Romans. You niggas have lost your way. You have become like unto the nations, man. Give me Psalms 106 and 34, I believe. Yeah, keep going.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and keep His whole commandments. Well, this is the whole duty of man.
Yeah, this is the whole duty of man. So the whole duty of man was to be structured to worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? That's our just due. We don't get no award for that. We don't get no handouts, no plaques, no trophies. This is what we were structured to do, man.
It's the requirements of being an Israelite man. You know, being of Israel, we have these laws, statutes, and commandments for a reason. It's for us. You know, not for these other nations, not for these heathen. All right, this shit for us, man. And that's required. That's something that the Lord requires of us. You know, while we working so hard to get back to it. But you got it, bro.
Right. You got it for me?
Psalms 106.
Go to 35.
Psalms 106.
Hold on. What's going on?
Do you believe that you got to go through Jesus Christ to be saved? I got 18 years in the country. I'm talking sober. I've got on my knees and said, Jehovah, the Creator, I can't stay here. I ran to the wall, had 13 cities. I never see it in the name of Jesus. I don't know whether it's wrong or what. I'm just saying, what's your outlook on that? But we going to God, man. You know, this shit working. He's blessing me.
Read that precept real fast.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 6. It says, and Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
Right. But the thing about it,
What my question to that is, it was the King Testament version, the King James version. All the miracles and shit came in the New Testament. So what was the people? How was they being saved? How was they going to heaven?
Nobody, no.
King James.
You gotta understand, nobody is saved yet, man. What you been saved from?
No,
But to check it out, the Lord's name ain't Jesus though. His name ain't Jehovah. His name ain't Yeshua.
I'm not blaspheming.
No, I ain't saying you blaspheme Jesus. I'm just telling you.
I would do that.
I'm just telling you that ain't his name. Those names are Greek. What is it? We're not Greek. Those names are Latin terms, man. His name ain't Jesus. His true name is in the.
I believe in blessings. I don't believe
His true name is basically written in the Yahweh Lashawan Kadash. His true name is Yahweh Shai. That was in the Hebrew. When Paul, whose surname was Saul, was on the way to Damascus, he got knocked off the horse and blind for 3 days. What name called him? It was in the Hebrew tongue.
Okay, brother, the only thing I can say is right here.
His name is Yahweh Shai, brother. That's his name.
I appreciate what you did. But now
You know that ain't Jesus though, right? I'm just saying, I'm saying, he ain't a white man though, right?
You lied and all that shit that you see about the Lord stuff. Now, how you gonna put first name was created right there in Africa?
No, not in Africa, dude. It was a fertile crescent, basically, from the region of Israel. That was civilization.
The middle.
I
wouldn't say Africa. I wouldn't say Africa.
Yeah, well, you know, the one that the world calls God. He's a black man, right?
Yeah. I keep it real simple. I got to be simple. I'm just gonna take it to the old. God gave each man out here common sense. If the shit don't line up with my common sense, I don't. I'm talking about common sense. That's the only thing
common sense ain't so common to many people, though, man. Huh? Common sense ain't so common to many people.
Then if it ain't so common to people, then Jesus lack up for it. Then he takes up for it.
Right, go ahead.
I got Jeremiah 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Right, the heart is deceitful above many things. So you go off on your own heart, on what you think and what you
I'm not going off on my own heart.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking. I'm talking to you, brother. I'm just talking. Go ahead. We just continue doing what we're doing. Go ahead.
This is Acts
I like what you're doing.
26 and 12. Whereupon, this is the Apostle Paul speaking. Whereupon, as I went to Damascus with authority and commission from the chief priests, at midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven, above the brightness of the sun, shining right round about me, and them which journeyed with me. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue.
In what tongue?
In the Hebrew tongue.
Hebrew tongue.
Okay.
Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
I love you, brother, with all my heart.
Yeah,
but I'm
so
going to tell you one thing about God's word. It is concrete. It has no room for change.
who God's word is written to?
First of all,
Who
wrote the Bible?
Who wrote the Bible?
You can't take nothing and add nothing to
Who
the
wrote
word
the
of God.
Bible? Who wrote the Bible?
I got the book of Barnabas. Read it. The book of Enoch, the book of Barnabas.
No, that shit's off, man. That's nothing but toilet paper.
But do you believe it was the word of God?
No.
But you believe John, Luke, Matthew, and all that shit was the word of God? They'll tell you in that book it was more than 66 books.
This is 2 Peter 1, verse 20.
Like, you know that one in Ezra's, when the angel told Ezra, you basically worry about
what you preaching about.
You worry about what's on earth.
The book of, I'm gonna tell you why they took the book of Barnabas out, because he's talking about what you're talking about, how wicked the motherfucking white folks feel and how them motherfuckers ruin the world. Book of Barnabas, brother, I love you, man. I seek knowledge, man. I know what you're saying. And everything that you give me, man, don't you think it's one in one like the other. I can use it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Peter 1, verse 20. Knowing this verse, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
Right.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Right. So the Lord gave the instructions and man wrote down what the Lord wanted them to write down, man. All right. So you can't even say man wrote the Bible. All right. The Lord instructed. Give me the one in the second Ezra.
What version are you speaking from, my brother?
King James.
King James.
With the
Where
Apocrypha,
did
man.
the King James come from? Wasn't it from an oral tradition?
A who?
An oral tradition that we had to keep hidden from those who write it down and steal it.
He probably was saying the King James version was written by the white people.
It wasn't written by the white man. King James was a so-called black man. You know that?
So-called. What witness
He was so. Listen. The reason why I say so-called because you don't even know the nationality, man.
What?
Man, you don't know what you're talking about, brother. What are you talking about? Bitch. You don't know what you're talking about, man. What was King James nationality?
I don't know. I was not there.
Good. That's the greatest question. That's the greatest answer you can ever say. You don't know.
Right. And I'm just asking you how you know because it's written down.
In that book right
Come on with it, brother. I'm listening. I want to fill my cup too.
I don't think your cup can get filled because you're an old bottle, brother.
Oh, I'm an old bottle.
You can't get it, man. I can already see you.
You
can't get it. I can already see you can't get it, man.
You can see that.
I can see that. You can't get it, man. This ain't for you, brother.
It ain't for me.
This ain't for you, man. You wasting your time. You wasting
I'm
your time.
wasting your time listening to
wasting my...
trying to ask questions.
You ain't asking questions. You coming up here with a thought like you teaching me. You ain't teaching me nothing, man. You don't know
I'm
nothing.
not trying to teach you anything. I'm asking questions.
You ain't asking no questions, man. Continue doing what we doing, bro. Wasting my time, man. Go ahead.
Well, this is
wasting my time with these niggas.
2 Timothy chapter 3, verse
Go ahead.
16.
16. Yeah. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
Yeah, one more time, man.
Verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High.
All scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High. You know the one in the second Ezra? I wouldn't get it right here.
That's a good one.
Ezra said he drunk the water.
Oh, I got you. I know exactly what it says.
Go ahead. That was it on that, right?
Yeah.
You got something else?
Got you.
Well, give me that. Give me that first.
This is 2 Ezra 14.
I was holding it at the time.
This is 2 Ezra 14, verse 38. And the next day, behold, a voice called me, saying, Esdras, open thy mouth and drink, that I give thee to drink. Then opened I my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full as it were with water, but the color of it was like fire.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 40. And I took it and drank. And when I had drunk of it, my heart uttered understanding.
My heart uttered understanding. Go ahead.
And wisdom grew in my breast. For my spirit strengthened my memory.
Keep going.
And my mouth was opened and shut no more.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 42. The highest gave understanding unto
the highest. Who is the highest? The Most High, who the word in the calls God, man. Which we know him as Yahweh. All right? This is the Most High Yahweh. Okay? Which the Most High is the title, the Yahweh is his name, man. What he did, the highest did what?
The highest gave understanding unto the 5 men. And
it says that the highest he gave understanding to who? The 5 men. Go ahead, that was with Ezra.
And they wrote the wonderful visions of the night, they were told.
They wrote the wonderful visions of the night that they was told from who? The Most High. Go ahead.
Which they knew not.
Which they knew not. They weren't even knowing what they was writing down, man. But they continue to write. Go ahead.
And they sat 40 days, and they wrote in the day, and at night they ate bread.
Go ahead.
As for me, I spake in the day, and I held not my tongue by night.
Right. Keep going, man.
Verse 44. In 40 days they wrote 204 books. And it came to pass, when the 40 days were fulfilled, that the highest spake.
Yeah, these spitefully looking niggas, man. Don't come up here telling me nothing, man. I don't want to hear nothing you niggas got to say. You niggas don't know a motherfucking thing. If you jam me up, you automatically, oh, King James was a faggot. Oh, King James didn't write the Bible. Oh, King James had sex with his mother. You niggas say the same stupid ass shit that you don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Go your tap dancing ass up the street, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm shutting you old niggas the fuck down. Off the bat, man. I don't want to hear it. You niggas say the same regurgitated dogma bullshit every time, man. And you sitting up there with 2 missing legs. Where you with his ass at, man?
He left.
Across the street? Yeah. Oh, half and half. Nigga ain't nothing but an Arnold Palmer in that motherfucking wheelchair. Half and half lemonade, half tea. Get your ass to the street, man. I ain't nothing you old niggas talking about, man. You niggas have failed us as men. Miserably, man. You niggas number dope fiends, crackheads, and drug dealers, man. All right? And fucking prison buddies, man. We don't got nothing you niggas gotta say, man.
Soul Train dancing.
Lord not dealing with you niggas. Out the gate. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I had something for
Shut that shit down, man.
That old convict that was talking about the many books, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and 12. And it reads, and further, by these, my son, be admonished of the making of many books.
And you see what happens when you make many books. All right, yeah, it's a little more. Go ahead.
Yep. It reads, of the making many books there is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh.
Yeah, much study is weariness of the flesh. So you studying all these bullshit ass books, man. The Book of Enoch, the Book of Jasper, all right? The Dead Sea Scrolls, all that old dumb ass shit. You're not gonna learn a goddamn thing, man. You're wasting your time. All right? You're wasting your time with that shit, man. Those are not the real books, all right? Buying that shit off Amazon. I'm deep, nigga. I got the book. You know? Thinking you deep, man. I'm gonna teach these niggas, man. They don't know shit.
Don't want no shit.
Yeah. You can't teach me. I'm older than you. The Lord ain't dealing with that bullshit, man. The Lord, on this time, the Lord took young men and have built them up, all right, to be on the level, man. Give me that one and always. Let me get it. No, I'm gonna get it. Bring out whatever y'all got. I'm gonna get this other one.
This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 18. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age.
Yeah, you supposed to get wisdom from your youth up, man. When you're a young man, right? When you're a blank canvas, and all right, and the Lord can actually deal with you, man. Paint a beautiful picture of you as a brother. When you be built up. But then if you in your youth, you smoking, drugging, and thugging, you can't get a goddamn thing, man. Okay?
That's the very reason why
you can't get a goddamn thing when you in your youth bullshit. Okay? Because when you get old, it's hard for you to understand things, man. Go ahead, you got something?
It's Joel 32 verse 9. I was holding that because it's Joel 32 verse 9. Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment.
One more time, brother.
Joel 32 verse 9. Great men are not always wise.
Yeah, great men ain't always wise, man. Nor what?
Neither do the aged understand judgment.
Yeah, neither do the aged understand judgment, man. And that's what happens with you old bottles. You old guys come up here thinking you teaching me some type of Louis Farrakhan type of doctrine, man. All right? That Marcus Garvey bullshit, man. Okay? And the Lord not dealing with that shit. Black African power probiotic ass shit, man. Nobody dealing with that shit. Go ahead, brother. You got something?
Yeah. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus 25.
Black culture, NAACP has gotten you niggas nowhere, man. All they had done is it got more of a deeper footprint in your ass in this society. Most of you niggas are lost.
That's right.
The bulk of you niggas out here are lost, man. You don't know your nationality. You don't know who your power is.
they don't know where to get it from.
Right, and they don't know where to get it from. Go ahead.
Divine knowledge, you got to
Read.
teach it.
Book of
And that's what
Sirach,
you give it
chapter
to 'em,
25 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
3 sorts of men my soul hated.
Right, and that's the most I saying. The Lord saying he hate a particular thing. Why the church ain't teaching you that, man? The Lord hates certain things, man. Go ahead.
And read. And I am greatly offended at their life.
Uh-huh.
A poor man that is proud.
A poor man that is proud. And most of you niggas out here in New Orleans, you proud, man. Your stomach touching your back. All right? You can't even turn on the TV at your fucking house, man. But yeah, nigga proud. Nigga poor, man. All right? You still in that 99 cash money spirit, man. All right? And them niggas got washed up. All right, go ahead.
It reads, a rich man that is a liar.
Uh-huh.
And an old adulterer that do it.
Yeah, an old adulterer that do it, man.
Got more?
Go ahead.
If thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth,
Uh-huh.
how canst thou find anything in thy age?
Yeah, if you don't gather wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Most High in your youth, how can you gather it in your old age? Because when you get in your old age, you're gonna set your ways. All right, your understanding is gonna be all warped and wrong because you're really taking on all right, things from the world. That's why the Lord said you got to come back as a babe. Not saying you an older man can't get it, but it's gonna be hard though, man. You gotta basically put off the ways of the world with grandma, uncle Junebug, all right? With your auntie and all them taught you, man. That's why you gotta come as a babe. When you deal with a young child, they're easy to understand what's going on. They're like I said earlier, like a blank canvas. Right? They could be taught. A lot of you niggas ain't teachable, man. You got badass understanding. Go ahead.
I got something. This is Job 12:20. It says, He removeth away the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged.
Mm-hmm. One more time.
He removeth away the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged.
You want to say something?
Khan, you said you were speaking about how when you older, it's a whole lot harder to forget everything that's been became solid in you.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to come back and get that understanding.
Yeah. In time past years ago, my man, what this new thing you're doing? You try to tell them, well, I can't do that. I've been doing it. I've been eating that for all my life. You're not gonna break your ways, man. All right. See, give me that one with Nicodemus. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a quick one.
Yeah, you gotta start over, man. Because what you gotta understand when you find out the truth, whether it's by the apostles, the different bishops, or men of the Lord, it's in your city and your highways and byways, you gotta start all the way over, man. Everything you thought you knew in the world, you gotta take it as you've been lied to, man. All this shit from the Christianity churches, the Baptist church, all right, your grandmother, your father, they taught you lies, man, because they've been lied to. So now that you got a true teacher, they give me that, that's gonna come to me. It's like my little children. No, kind of escape. The one of the dudes says, damn. Except I be taught. Man. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 12:15, and this is gonna walk into what you were trying to get. Proverbs 12:15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
You see? Go ahead.
But he that hearken unto counsel is wise.
Yeah, he that hearken unto counsel is wise. You so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, you don't want to hearken into sound counsel. You come up here with your own wayward doctrine, thinking what you know from the world, man, or what you studied. In the scriptures, you got to do like as the Bereans did, man. They studied to see if the things were so, man. And search the scriptures daily. I'm not asking you to believe what I say, everything I say. Go home and study what I tell you. Go home and look it up, man. And you go study to see if it's true or not, then come back and holler at me. Don't take nothing, don't trust nothing I'm saying up here. All right? You got to study to show thyself approved. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
That was it on that. It was just a quick one.
Yeah, go, give me that.
This is Acts chapter 8, verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
Yeah, except some man should guide me, man. And like I said, you got these guys out here, I'm self-taught. Who taught you? What camp you in? Oh, I taught myself. No, that's bullshit. And then every man in the Lord has to have a man to teach you, man. A righteous man to teach you the scriptures, to teach you the way, to teach you order, to instill in you the ways of the Heavenly Father, man, and how things go. Because you don't know, man. You gotta become teachable, man. If not, you can't get it. And then, like I said, this see, the white man started that whole bullshit about he turned the young against the old against the young, the light skin against, that's all white supremacy, man. Go ahead, Al.
And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Mm-hmm. And who taught Paul? Anybody know who taught Paul?
Yeah, I was shot.
No. Who taught Paul? Who?
I know you know, so.
Huh? No. Who taught Paul? Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul was probably one of the deepest men. Who taught him? He had a teacher.
tell me, bro. I don't know.
You want to get it for him? Million. I get it. You got something why they get that?
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 32. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou should be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou should be prudent.
One more time.
Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 32. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught.
Thou shalt be taught. If you have the will to learn, you should be taught. Go ahead.
And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
But if you apply your mind, a lot of you so-called Negroes don't want to apply your mind. Right? All you want microwave, you want every microwave and give to you. Just pop up, think you can just get knowledge in your head. You gotta study, man. You gotta come out and apply yourself. You can't come up with the mindset that you got it already, man. That's been the problem lately. A lot of guys, you go watch the different apostles. You watch the brothers from Dallas. You watch the brothers from San Diego, LA. All right, us, whoever you think you come out, because you done been 3 months watching videos. You think you got it, man. It don't work that way. You have to get taught this, man. You can't buy this. You can't go in Walgreens on the third aisle on the end cap and pick this truth up. No, it don't work that way, man. Go ahead.
I need that.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 6, verse 32, in Apocrypha. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. If thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding.
If thou will love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. So give me this right fast. All right, let me get this out there.
This is Acts 22:3, and this is the Apostle Paul speaking. I am verily a man which am a Jew, born in Tarshish, a city in Cilicia, yet brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel, and taught according to the perfect manner.
Read that part again.
Yet brought up.
Go one more.
I am verily a man which am a Jew, born in Tarshish, a city in Cilicia, yet brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel.
He said, I was brought up at the feet of Gamaliel. The man Gamaliel was the one that taught Paul. He was Paul's teacher. He was Paul's handler, man. His master. Just like you got Daniel's son. Mr. Miyagi was his teacher. You got Floyd Mayweather. Who was his teachers? His Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Sr. Anything in this world that you be taught, you're gonna have to have a man to teach you, man, the proper way.
Apostle Paul taught Timothy.
Yeah, Apostle Paul taught Timothy. So much that he called him his son, man. All right, that was it. Go ahead.
And taught according to the perfect manner of the law of the fathers, and was zealous towards God, as ye all are this day.
Yeah. So there's no such thing. You got to be taught by a man, or men in the Lord that actually bring you up in the right way, man. Because we all been lied to according to society, man. Right? We all been raised. Most men out here have been raised by their mothers and aunts, and you're emotional. When a man talk to you with authority, a man talk to you stern, you get all shaking inside, get all messed up, man. What's your the question, brother? Martial law? Yeah, martial law is set for what to happen in this society. All right? A lot of the things you're seeing going on in society with all these migrants coming over here, these Africans, Palestinians, these Hondurans, and Venezuelans, a lot of them are disguised as NATO soldiers coming over here prepping for martial law. They're gonna give me the big sign, the big martial law sign. They're gonna shut this society down and grab a lot of these people out here. They're gonna grab them up and put them in concentration camps, man. Bring this sign out here. It's over. Back when I came into the truth, it was a low number of concentration camps. Now it's over 1,000 plus concentration camps throughout America, man. Locked and loaded and slated for the grab, like I said, the grab. Really, you Israelites, man. You so-called black and Native Americans, they got nations and bills set forth to come down on you hard, man. Give me Revelation 12 and 12. And give me the other scripture that says they're gonna be like mad men sparing none. You know? Because these are gonna be the ones, all right, enforcing the mandatory RFID chip. When society collapses, give me and hold on deck, 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. Start at 15. All right? This is gonna happen when the dollar crashes. You can see that the dollar is weak, right? It's weak. I mean, over last week or so, the stock market crashed over 1,000 points. And all these bankers and people that deal with money had them all messed up in the head, man. All right, okay? So this is what's slated to happen. Your local Walmarts, your local football stadiums, they could be turned into concentration camps like that within hours. All right? That's what the same thing happened for Katrina. This is the picture for Katrina. They packed them all in there and had soldiers watching over them. They couldn't go nowhere. They couldn't just loosely run around, man.
And killed a lot of them.
Yeah. They had Blackwater troops down here. They had what thing was IDF, Israeli troops guarding major big time homes. It's gonna happen again.
Put all the brothers on the bridge and stop them.
Katrina was nothing more than a test run to what they really finna do. Give me them scriptures.
Revelation
Let them roll.
12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
See, the devil right there is talking about the so-called white man. All right, he's finna come down upon you Israelites, all right, because he knows he has a short time. He has a short time to rule in his kingdom. Because the Lord tell you in the Bible that the so-called white man has a time. He has a time to rule, and then he's not gonna go past that. He has a boundary. Right? And his boundary of rulership is almost over. So that's why he's coming with all type of mandates and bills, all right, to come down on the Israelites, man. Keep going.
Because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Because he knows that he has but a short time, man. All right? You got bills like on that sign, Rex 84. That bill was signed to come up against you Israelites, man. All right, what the other one there? Cable Splicer. Operation Cable Splicer. Project Cypher. Yeah, Project Cypher. That's to get you Israelites, man. All right, and they're gonna do this. They're gonna come into society with soldiers, man. They're gonna have tanks, Humvees. They're gonna block off certain streets. Now give me that 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. They're gonna close off these cities, man. All right, it's a reason why they're doing construction on these streets. They're not just making it look good for the Super Bowl. They're getting these highways and streets ready to make these tanks and Humvees go down them, man. You know? Go ahead,
2nd Ezra 15 and 15, it says, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh.
Where you at? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
For the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right, and that's how society's getting ready to collapse. We're gonna have a race right here. Blacks against whites, whites against blacks, Arabs against Chinese, Chinese against Mexicans, you name it, man. It's gonna be a free-for-all of people, all right, going at it because of want the bread and water, man. Resources, all right, help. Go ahead.
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men.
You see, they're gonna be sedition. It's a prophecy that's gonna happen. They're gonna be sedition amongst men. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
And invading one another, going into each other's territories. But we know that in New Orleans, well, most white people live in New Orleans. Lakeview, Garden District, Uptown Magazine, CBD. Well, people gonna invade those different spots, man. And a lot of those militia groups, the Minutemen, the Ku Klux Klan, they're gonna invade where you Jake stay at, man. Go ahead.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
It's coming into a time where they're not going to regard the president, not going to regard the mayor, the governor of the state. People are going to do what the hell they want to do. They're going to wild out. It's going to be a real live purge out here. Go ahead.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
See, it says the course of their actions is going to stand in their power. So if a man want to wild out and kill, he's going to kill, man. He's going to kill. You got the last bit of water, the last bit of bread, they're going to take that shit from you, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yep. A man shall desire to go into a city and will not be able, because they're going to have FEMA checkpoints, man. Where they're going to pull you over with the dogs, with the mirror under your car, knock on your window. Hey, where your papers at, man? Like they did in Germany. You got your chip. Where you going at? Oh, I'm going over here. Nah, you ain't got your papers. Get on the FEMA bus. We're gonna put you on the FEMA bus and ship you to a FEMA camp, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Yeah, it said these cities gonna be trouble, man. These cities like New Orleans gonna turn into a war zone overnight. I don't give a damn what them hippies down there on Frenchman Street talking about, on St. Claude talking about. These cities gonna turn into a war zone, man.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed.
The houses gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
And men shall be afraid.
And men, grown men are gonna be afraid in this society, man. But what they gonna see? You gonna see people all messed up, man. Shot up, butchered, burned up, decomposing, you name it. This is gonna happen. And we get into you live and direct, straight and skinny. Go ahead.
Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
You hear that? It says a man ain't gonna have no pity on his neighbor, man. What we doing? Go ahead, bro.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
We gonna destroy their houses with the sword.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Because of the lack of bread, man. A man gonna home invade and take with all your resources that you got, man. That's how it's bad gonna get here. Go ahead.
And for great tribulation.
And for great tribulation. These things are gonna happen. All right? And these FEMA camps are very much real, man. All right? Huh?
Said the draft too.
And the draft too. Can't forget about the draft, man. Right before that happened, a lot of you young men from the ages of I think it's 18 to what? 26, they're gonna draft a lot of you, and you women. They're gonna draft you into the military, man. So you're gonna go fight over there in World War III. All right? And a lot of you not gonna, the bulk of you not gonna come home. You're not. All right? You got a lot of people that caught up in this upcoming election with this Kamala woman. That Kamala woman don't give a damn about you Israelites, man. All right?
Right.
This is gonna happen, man.
Right.
It don't matter who the president is. Martial law will be declared here, man. Go ahead, huh? Go ahead.
I got you. Just straight to the point. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them.
Read that part again.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, I'm going to go from the top again. 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Many of you Israelites and you people that's here are going to perish of famine, meaning you ain't going to have no bread and water. All right, society as we know it going to collapse. And most of you only have about a day worth of food in your homes, man. If that. And these trucks only come every 3 days.
Just-in-time delivery system where literally right when they run out, those trucks deliver just in time.
Right. Go ahead.
It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So the sword destroy. A lot of you going to get killed with the sword, meaning a gun. Right? Because it's going to be hell to tell a captain out here, man. What you see go on in Greece, Venezuela, these other countries, with people flipping over cars, rioting, going at it with the stormtroopers with their shields, it's going to happen over here. When society collapses, man. They're going to loot these stores. All right? They're going to loot these different businesses, man. Looking for medicine, pills, food. This is what's going to happen. It's not going to just happen in New Orleans. It's going to happen throughout the whole country. Really throughout the world, man. Society as we know it is over with. That's why the Lord got his men out here on the highways and byways to tell you, to warn you. And all we're doing is getting the blood off our hands, man. All right, go ahead. You got more, right?
Yep. Verse 23. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung.
Yeah, so the people that's gonna die in this society gonna be cast out like dung, like shit. That's what dung is, man. It's like poop. And we seen it for Katrina. When the old man died in a wheelchair, they just put a sheet on him, roll him to the side. It's gonna happen again. This is gonna happen again right here. Go ahead.
It says, and the dead should be cast out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no man to comfort them, no man to bury them. All right, there ain't gonna be no funeral or nothing, man. This is gonna be doggy dog out here. All right, you're gonna have these troops, these NATO troops that's over here. They already planted here. They already spread themselves throughout America. They already here. You're gonna have regular Edomites or so-called white people going at it with the government.
That's right.
You're gonna have gangs out here going at it with the government, going at it with regular everyday people, man. That's how wild it's gonna get. You watch a movie like The Road. Y'all ever seen The Road? You gotta go watch The Road, man. The Forever Purge, the first purge. They're telling you the elite bankers, all right, which is the heads of the Illuminati. They show you black magic, meaning they give you a glimpse of what their plans are before they do it. It's on you to react on it or not, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you was talking about, all of what the Edomites are predominantly at over there on Lakeside and so on and so forth. What you got to realize is that most of those people, those Edomites that's living over there, they most likely ex-military and so on and so forth. And those military people that was in the neighborhoods, they already have that acceptance of the mind of what's going to happen. So they know that they have their whole neighborhood to be protected with weapons and so on and so forth to keep you niggas from out of that thing, man.
Man, these Edomites, I got an Edomite that I know, this motherfucker buys 20 and 30 guns a month.
Yes.
You think he just doing that shit just to be doing it? No. That's so when all hell breaks loose, neighbors, friends, he can supply his people with, man.
Governing neighborhood.
Same thing happened for Katrina. For the time of Katrina in Algiers, I'm talking about old Algiers. When they had the ferry boat that used to be right on Canal Street, they had a whole race ride over there. They said the white man go look at I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that shit, man. Go look at it's a Katrina documentary. That motherfucker said they would shoot anything browner than a brown paper bag. And they said, what you did with all the bodies? So one Edomite said he killed 34 black men. Oh, we just put the bodies in a pile and cover them up, man. They deported his ass back to, I think he was from Ireland or some shit. They deported his ass back. That's how Wally got over here, just in old Algiers. So imagine a place like Gretna that ain't never been uprooted with them old Edomites with that old mentality. They gonna come up against you young men out here. Y'all killing each other. You got young men killing each other out here in the society while these old rich Edomites collect your goddamn organs, man. Yeah. Why you coming up against each other, man? All right? But this is gonna happen. Go ahead.
Yeah, they got some more. Yeah, come. It says, I'm gonna read 23 again. And the dead should be cast out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
These cities gonna be cast down. Complete war zones, complete third world countries overnight. And New Orleans already done, man. Yeah. I don't know why you tourists even come out here to New Orleans, man. All right? It smell like urine, feces. The lights, ain't no lights on the fucking highway. All right? The women fat, stinking ugly, man.
Obviously, for the judgment, they got the polls that tell you that New Orleans is the #1 most visited city. This is the most popular city in the whole U.S.
We don't see why. We stay here. We don't know why you come down here, man.
It feels better for us to leave.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's a goddamn cesspool, man. There's nothing. There's no jobs, no resources, nothing here. This is straight bullshit, man. But you want to come here, all right? And I believe once they get this Super Bowl out of the way, they're gonna go with their move on you, Jakes, down here, man. Yeah. They know you the most aggressive, you the most with mental illness, all right, druggies. They're gonna get rid of you, Jakes, man. That's why for Katrina they brought Blackwater troops down here, man. And they was tearing you Jake's ass up all over there by the Albertville. I heard the stories, man. You know, you niggas shooting, you was shooting at nighttime at the helicopter, and by day you was laying out dead. And them boys was putting on the night vision. You know, you Jakes don't know about that. Thermal, night vision, infrared. It'll wearing you niggas out, man. Go ahead, huh?
Like I say too, you gotta read between the lines. Yeah, they got the Super Bowl coming down here, and they redoing and they doing a lot of things. But are you really think they just doing that? You think they just putting new streets down here for the Super Bowl? You know, they probably putting up, as we see right now, all these cameras going around, all these 5Gs and you know whatever that they could do to. Oh, you want to say something?
That's what they did from 2019 to 2021 with the L down. So everybody was inside. They were putting up all these 5 towers and moving all this military equipment in place.
Yeah, I'm listening to one guy that was with the W to the E to the F. He said, man, we finna. He said, by the time you know it, when we move into 6G, that's when we're gonna start putting these biometric chips in people fucking in people, man. When they move to 6G, they're gonna be, by that time it's gonna be implement of the chip, man. And we close to it. That's the goal of the elite bankers. It's to chip everyone, man, to make everyone cattle. And they can do it by force with these troops. All right? You ever seen the first Purge? You see how the chipping was nothing but what they wanted to do with Skeletor and them, putting them lenses on their eyes. That was the chip. And they had people lined up for money. You see how they said, come get these
I forget what they called it, but
what they call it.
You get like $5,000 if you survive the night.
Yeah, you survive the night, come get these lenses to put on. That was the chip. They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna offer our people money. You see for the C-19 when they was giving everybody this shot. You got free donuts, free beers, free weed, chicken wings. They offer niggas the same thing, man. Chicken sandwich. But what happened? You couldn't go into the store unless you had the in you, man. And all they were doing is merging the information of the medical world and the information of the financial world all on one server to get ready for that, man. Go ahead, huh?
What is it? The fourth industrial, with man and machine.
Yeah.
And great.
Making man a computer, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 16 and 24. It says, "Therefore shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yep.
The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?"
Yeah. So by that time, all the grass gonna be growing wild. All right. Shit is gonna be. It's gonna be like I Am Legend out here, man.
Right. Yep.
You're gonna desire to see a person that ain't gonna be able to see nobody, man.
Yeah, it's gonna get to that.
Go ahead.
It says, "The grapes shall be ripened, who shall tread them?
Yep.
For all places shall be desolate of men."
All places shall be desolate of men. And in the end, once all the guns and all that shit wear out, it's gonna be like ghost towns out here. Men gonna hide themselves, man, in that day. Go ahead.
So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
They ain't gonna be able to, man. And you Mason niggas can keep going, man. You old Mason niggas can just keep on going, man. All right? Go fuck with Prince Hall. Go ahead.
Last verse. Verse 28. "For of a city there should be 10 left, and 2 of the field."
So imagine this little city called New Orleans and only got 10 people left in the bitch. Just imagine that. That'll trip you out, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
"For of a city there should be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks."
Yeah. So on the countryside, there only be 2 left. That's how bad it's gonna get out here, man. In the first couple of hours, if you ain't out of the city, on the countryside somewhere, you through, man. These cities gonna get locked down, straight. I'm talking about I worked a job in oil and gas, and my supervisor, he had to go for a couple of months to Mexico. He went to Chihuahua, Mexico, where our big plant was at. He worked out there. He said, man, them motherfuckers had gunfights for hours. You know how niggas have a gunfight for a couple of seconds? It seemed like a long time. said that bitch going on for hours. Grenades, shooting. He said I walk out. He said more. Some days I walk out the side door. I can't open the door because there's a body laying right there. Pushing, you know, it's how bad. That's how it's gonna get over here. For the first couple of weeks or something, it's gonna get bad, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, right road. This is 2nd Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at 68 because if you get that C hip, you ain't exempt. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
Yeah.
The C hip.
Yeah, C hip, the chip, man. Because what's things offered unto idols? Lemons, oranges, water. They get a, you ever seen that in the church? They get an idol's food and shit.
By the apples.
Yeah. So things offered unto idols. Go ahead.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach.
Yeah.
And trodden underfoot.
Yeah, you're gonna get trodden underfoot in these last days, man. You're gonna get, I'm talking about rolled over. Especially you men that don't know what's going on. I'd rather be in the know. I'd rather be in the close proximity of the men of the Lord, so I understand what's going on, man. All right, because when this thing really go down, all right, most of this, all right, door-to-door searches. We're gonna put a lot of you on FEMA trains, man. That's gonna be equipped with gas chambers and shit. All right, and these troops not gonna be playing with you. You know how the black woman, I ain't going no motherfucking way. Green her head like a bowling ball, man. They're not gonna play with you, man. A lot of these Venezuelan, they got Venezuelan prisoners over here now. Why the government all of a sudden open the border so wide open to where any and everything coming over here? A lot of them are the troops.
Wow. What country is it? They prisoners out of America?
Venezuela, Haiti. All right, and they over here to do work, man.
So the M13 dude?
Yeah, MS-13. I seen another video where a dude walked up to a guy from this guy was from some fucking South Africa somewhere. That boy showed his UN card. Yeah. The government pay me, pay this nigga money, man. That boy said, just like every last one of them, I'm waiting for to get that call, basically that green light. So what were they talking about? They're gonna just, I'm telling you, man, they're gonna be more and more attacks over here in Babylon, man. More and more T-tax. Go ahead.
I just seen something on I believe it was redacted. You had a Venezuelan prisoner who was about to kill like a family. But you had a man who knew what was going on, and he wrestled the weapon from him. He had a long rifle, and he was gonna kill them people at like a barbecue or whatever. And when they arrested him, they asked him, "Why did you do this?" He said, "They told me to do this." That's what he said, brother.
When I came, one of the conditions of me coming over here was to do stuff like this.
To do shit like this. What's that redacted of?
It might have been on redacted, but I seen the clip you talking about.
You know?
Watch this real fast. Let me think about this shit, man. And this from a book called Behold the Pale Horse of William Cooper, man.
They killed.
All right, they knocked him off. All right. This is from page. You can read it too for me, y'all. This is from page 220, chapter 12. Let's see what it says. Well, you see that two things right there. Yeah, jump to.
The government encouraged the manufacture and importation of military firearms for the criminals to use.
Yeah, so why all of a sudden these Hondurans and Venezuelans and Guatemalans, that's even in Kenya, why they getting all these guns all of a sudden? Doing home invasions, robberies, all throughout this country, all in New York, Chicago, they're doing a lot of raping, all type of shit. They were sent over here to do this, man. All right, go ahead.
This is intended to foster a feeling of insecurity, which would lead the American people to voluntarily disarm themselves by passing laws against firearms.
Right. All this shit is bullshit. Where there's crisis actors are really happening is all set up by the government. Go ahead. This shit go by, man.
A lot of people gonna be needing that soon.
Hey, but like we say, we coming into a time where 911 gonna need 911, man. Go ahead.
This using drugs and hypnosis on mental patients in a process called Orion, the CIA inculcated the desire in these people to open fire on schoolyards.
Watch this nigga here, bro. As we reading, I seen the demon just possess this nigga, man. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Hypnosis on mental patients in a process called Orion. The CIA inculcated the desire in these people to open fire on schoolyards and thus inflame the anti-gun lobby. This plan is well underway and so far is working perfectly. The middle class is begging the government to do away with the Second Amendment. Due to the wave of crime sweeping the nation, the media will convince the American people that a state of anarchy exists within the major cities. They are now building their case almost nightly on TV and daily in the newspapers. When public opinion has been won to this idea, they intend to state that a theist group armed with a nuclear weapon has entered the United States and that they plan to detonate this device in one of our cities. And if I could say, probably about a couple of weeks ago, you had a bunch of sheriffs and border patrol people say, we caught some people coming across the border with materials to make a dirty bomb. This is now being set up by the crisis in the Middle East. The government will then suspend the Constitution and declare martial law.
See? They're gonna suspend the Constitution and declare martial law. Go ahead. Throw it on.
The secret alien army of implanted humans and all dissidents, which translates into anyone they choose, will be rounded up and placed in one of the mile-square concentration camps that already exist.
What we're talking about. They're going to try to put people in FEMA camps, man. All right? Concentration camps. Go ahead.
Are the people whom they intend to place in these concentration camps destined to make up the reported batch consignments of slave labor needed by the space colonies?
Yeah. You see? You want to say something?
Yeah, I got a precept to back that up. Because we know, according to the scriptures that some of the elect will be thrown into concentration camps along with these other enemies of the state. What did Yahushua say? I was numbered amongst the transgressors. This is Revelation 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, again, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, shall cast some of you into prison, concentration camps, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And that just means a complete amount of tribulation for whatever your lot is. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And that's another part. Some brothers out here are going to be martyrs. But if you take that lot manfully, to the end, you're going to receive a crown of life. So as the elder brother's been going into, we're coming into some deadly serious times to where society as you know it now, with people walking around having a good time, is just going to be a thing of the past.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say, enjoy yourself now, man. All right? You 230, go live it up. For you men that's out here serious and want to come back to the nationality, you need to bite down, man, and get serious, man. All right? Because we ain't got that much longer. The Lord's not gonna keep us on the highways and byways much longer, man. All right? Go ahead.
Everybody, let's go. Come on.
You got authorities in the UK saying that, look, we're even going to arrest Americans in America that are spreading, false information online. So if they're talking about that, the fame of the word is quickly coming to where we're no longer going to be on the highways and byways, and these videos that you're watching on YouTube or any other internet platform are going to be completely scrubbed.
Yeah. And they're already doing it now, man. They're scrubbing the internet of our videos, information, right? Because they want to keep you asleep, man. Right? It's a $1 billion industry. It's a $1 billion industry to keep so-called Negroes sleeping docile, man. All right, that's why they give you Melvin the Stallion to shake his fucking ass, man. They give you Cardi B, Young Boy, Sexy Red in them. They give you drama like them niggas down there in Jacksonville with the Fulio and shit. They give you that bullshit to keep you entertained, locked into the bullshit, man. Back when we were coming up, BET was at its height. MTV was at its height. Nigga ran home. That bus stop, you bring that damn RTA bus, them doors open up, nigga ran home to BET, man. All right, 106 and Park. And that shit dumbed us down, man. Hip hop as a whole dumbed us down. These niggas ain't nothing more than act. Give me the hip hop sign. These niggas ain't nothing more than actors, man.
That's luminaries.
Right? Yeah. These niggas here are bought and paid for. Right? The devil got a receipt for all these niggas on this sign, man. White, black, whatever they is, man. They are called lesser luminaries. According to the Illuminati, they're called lesser luminaries. They are number tools in society that use against you to keep you asleep. That's why the industry of gossip has become so much of a $1 billion industry. They got gossip sites with gossip media to keep you in tune to the bullshit.
Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
That bullshit.
Had people in the chokehold for weeks.
Yeah.
But I got something for you real quick.
Drake eats tuna fish on bread. You niggas, oh wow, oh my God.
Never thought about that.
Niggas stupid, man. This bullshit. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 83 and 2. It says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head."
Yeah, they that hate thee, all right? You have enemies. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you have an enemy, man. Enemies. I'm talking with the so-called white man. The so-called white man hates your ass, man. He ultimately wants to kill you. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 3. "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones."
Go ahead.
They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation."
They come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Go ahead.
"That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yep.
For they have consulted together with one consent."
They have consulted together with one consent, man. All these Bilderberg meetings, all right? Tea Party meetings, all right? Trilateral Commission, you name it, man. You Israelites are number one on the side to come up against, man. To dumb down, to kill, man. That's why I said when the C-19 happened, they said, oh, it was older white men and women that get it. Then all of a sudden, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans get it, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything is set forth to come up against you. They hate your ass, man. That's why they poison your food. They give you GMO, spliced genes food. All right? They give you tainted water. All right? What else? Had the liquor, put drugs in your community. They put guns and they put bullshit beasts, man. Go ahead.
It says, "For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee."
They are confederate against thee, man. Go ahead.
Now it's time for the list of the nations that are confederate against you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Starting off, it says, verse 6, "The tabernacles of Edom."
Right, the tabernacles of Edom. Edom is the so-called white man, all right? That's his nation, Edomites. The tabernacles of Edom out the gate, that's your number one enemy on the planet Earth. And everybody and everything has an enemy, man. Yeah. All right, you got prey, the predator, you got apex predators, man. All right? When the goddamn gazelle is out there lapping the water in the pond, that nigga, he doing this. Why he so twitchy and looking around, man? Something out for him. He know that there's an enemy. Oh, you got the black man? Let me get it. I know I got it on his phone. I gotta get it. Go ahead, brother. Keep reading. Let me find this on.
Against Psalms 83 and 6. Starting off with the tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man. Next, and the Ishmaelites. All right, that's them Arabs. You know them brothers, them brothers owners that at the gas station.
Ishmael, yeah.
Ishmael.
Yeah, the Arabs that you see running around here, some of them Jakes, possibly, but the bulk of them are Ishmaelites, man, and they hate you. That's why about a year or two ago we were fucking around with the ones that brothers right here, and brothers went in, we went in there getting something to eat. Like, hey man, you know the blacks in America, Israelites. What do you say? Yeah, we've been knowing that. We've been knowing y'all with the Israelites, man. Everybody on planet Earth knows who we are but us. All right? I didn't deal with Persians, Persians and shit. Elam. They know who we are, man. The world knows who we are but us. And then we come out and tell you who you are, and Jake buck up, man. Go ahead.
They don't want here. They'd rather be a nigga than be a prince of the power of the Lord. Like, come on, man. But again, after the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs, it's Moab. The so-called the Chinese. All right? The Hagareans, which is another insult, if I'm not mistaken, for Ishmael again, correct? Yeah, but it's just an insult for them. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Yeah, all of them came together to take us down, man. All right? All of them came together, confederate with one consent to take us down as a nation, man. So these devils, these Edomites had help. All right? Well, like we tell you, the Africans came up and took us down. The Arabs built the slave ships, man. And the so-called Jewish, the gutter rats, they financed every goddamn thing. Okay? Prior to being in Africa, which the blacks in America are not from Africa, man. All right? Our homeland is the land of Israel. Okay? We were bought. We ran into there in 70 AD from the Romans and stayed there for 1,000 to 1,500 years, man. For 1,000 to 1,500 years. We had our own agriculture, our own schools, own everything separate from the Africans, man. The true Africans, the Hamites. Right? The blacks in America are not African, man. And I got books for days to prove it. And the so-called white man knows it too, man.
I got a chart too with the slave trade, the receipts. Different,
Right?
Shows you the name of the ship, the name of the owners, and the race of them.
Yeah, we are Semitic, man. We're not Hamitic. All right? Them damn Africans, them tall, Manuk blow, black as fucking midnight Africans don't like you niggas, man. Okay? They look down upon you. They call you Kata. Kata means wordless black American or some shit in Africa. I dealt with one before. I said, man, why the fuck you call her a Kata? Oh no, brother, no. I said, you call her a Kata, man. How you know that? You know what I'm saying? I know what you call the Africans call us that, man. Kata.
Go ahead. This is Galatians chapter 4:26. It says, but Jerusalem, which is above is free, which is the mother of us all.
Yeah, so the motherland, the true motherland, is where? In Jerusalem, in Israel, man. That's where the blacks in America, the blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans, their homeland is Israel, man, not Africa. All right? Only thing we done in Africa was settle there, migrated there for a period of time. Somebody got their, you might well get it.
Zonovan?
Hey, give me that Zonovan. I got it right here. We might well get it, man. There you go. I got something right here too. Let me find the page. Right here somewhere.
Okay.
Read that part out. Read the book. Bring up the book.
This is Weird History 101 by John Richard Stevens.
This is a book y'all brothers can write down, man. This is a book called Weird History 101 by John who?
By John Richard Stevens.
By John Richard Stevens on page
153.
153 at the bottom. Let's see what it says.
It's in the chapter Prisoner on a Slave Ship to America. Once the Europeans began shipping slaves, the Africans began...
Let this shit go. You gotta speak a little louder, dude.
This is page 153 on Weird History 101 by John Richard Stevens. Once the Europeans began shipping slaves, the Africans began to differentiate between the slaves they kept for themselves and those they traded to the whites.
Read that again, man. Why they didn't teach us that in school? Right? And the ones that differentiated, they knew the difference between us and Africans. Because why? Our people were somewhat still keeping their heritage, man. They were wearing clothing with what? The fringes, the border of blue. Right? We seen it with the Mexicans and the Native Americans. They still wore the fringes and the border blue. Was a sign of what? Our separation from the people we was living around, man.
Particular diet.
Yeah, a particular diet, a particular custom of keeping the laws, the Sabbath. They knew this, man. How was they able to differentiate between the two? Read it again.
Once the Europeans began shipping slaves, the Africans began to differentiate between the slaves they kept for themselves and those they traded to the whites. Sometimes the domestic slaves, the ones the Hamites kept, so they were probably Hamites, indentured servants, even headed up excursions to capture slaves or export.
Yeah, ship us all to the white man. Because, like I said, huh? That's between 153 and 154. Right, and they knew this, man. That was the ones that put these books together. They go on these excavations and they know the difference. They know, all right, what to look for, man. Like, bring that port out in that phone real fast.
They like to argue that black people sold black people into slavery.
Bullshit. Right. And like I say, and the ones like down here in New Orleans, it was one particular guy, his name escaped me right now. It was him and a woman. They were like the richest black slave owners. But guess what? You go deeper research than them, they were high-level Masons. All right? They were high, and the ones that you see come over, the blacks you see come over here with slaves, the fuck was Masons. Man, you look on a $2 bill. You look on a $2 bill on the back. There's a guy by the name of John Carson. I believe he was like the number 8 president of America, man, before George Washington. But he was a black man, a fucking Mason. All right.
Elder Malcolm of the Chicago Kid goes into it all the time. That the Moors were some of the biggest race traders out here, and there was a lot of those Moors that were owning slaves. And you got Jake, what? That's a street right there, Shriner right there.
Yeah. And them niggas don't know shit, man.
He's in his right spirit because he's going into slavery.
If somebody would have beat the fuck out of one of them, we'd be wrong, right?
Yeah, grow your hairline. With the fucking John Travolta sideburns.
Oh, I said I can't wait to fuck you Edomites up, man, in that day, man. I promise you. My blood balls for your motherfucking asses, man. That's why we're gonna put your red asses in fucking slavery too, man. All you white ass motherfuckers, man. How about that?
And they so through that they gotta rely on Donald Trump to save America, which he's just a puppet too.
Yeah. And Donald Trump ain't gonna save a fucking America either, man. And Kamara Indian ass either.
She just needs to go get back on her knees and say,
Dumb ass America, man. That's why this place going down, man.
You want to get some information to her?
Yeah, bring that up, man. That's why I said I can't wait till that day, man. Can't wait till that day, man.
This is the book From Babylon to Timbuktu. It says, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During a period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Said that it was a time in 70 AD that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa. So why, if we was African, why wasn't we already there in Africa? Why would we have to flee into Africa? Because we're not from Africa, man. The blacks in America are from the land of Israel, man. Right, which was known as the land of Canaan. Okay? We fled into Africa, go ahead.
It has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
Fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. Go ahead.
The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
The slave markets were filled with black Jewish slaves, man. And that was the real Jews, not those gutter rats. They try to throw you off with that shit. Right, but this was history. Right now, I believe in Luke 21 and 20 down to 22. All right, Yahweh Shah prophesied of it, I think, 40 years in advance, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 21 and 20. And this is red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. For these days be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there should be a great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and there shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Yeah. And you have to, basically in that time, if you didn't get out of Jerusalem in that time, you was going to be killed, man. You're going to be slaughtered. That's a racist one.
The fuck I thought. That's how they coming this way. All right, I'm back the fuck out you, and I'll back the fuck out you, and you know that.
That's a racist. That's the one. Well, yeah.
Well, that was them.
That's what you said. Look like you country.
I'm a Mississippi boy right here.
She said, come down here. Why you gotta come down here? Go the other way.
Boy, put a dyke on that dumb ass, man. Dyke on that scrap. Yeah, that's all about that. That's the two Edomites that was just. Yeah, we got into it with them.
Everybody will come against us, but nobody will tell them nothing.
You should have hit him with the glizzy, man. Both of them. Like I said, if they doing it, they're not gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it here tonight. They ain't gonna make it to the night with that shit. Somebody gonna swallow their ass up like old boys from earlier.
I was just about to say that.
A lion. A lion.
Hopefully they wake up in the real world.
That's gonna be your Edomite sitting on top of sitting on top of a building with a sniper rifle, sniping Jake Saul.
What's wrong with this dumb ass nigga behind us? Go ahead.
I had that word now.
Hey, go ahead.
This is the
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
the Zonder's Bible Dictionary. It's the word Ham.
That might be
It says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
This is Ham, because the Hamites are the real Africans, man. All right? And this was the son of Noah. All right, go ahead.
It says, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
He was the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, man. Yeah, he was not the progenitor of the Negroes, man. But the people of what?
Not the Salaki. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Right. And this is from another book. Like sometimes we bring the books out, sometimes we don't. All right. This is from another book called the Young's Bible Dictionary, man. All right. Off of page 270 at the bottom, it says Ham, a son of Noah, of Cush, Egypt, and Put, and Canaan. While they all may have been dark-skinned, and show you that the nations back then were dark-skinned. All of them were dark-skinned. It says, while they all may have been dark-skinned, they were not the progenitors of the Negroid races. All right, but rather people associated with Egypt, the north continents of Africa, man. And then what's on the front? A small hat, man. They know that. They know that you're not African, man. All right, but that's a lie that's been told. All right? It's a goddamn lie that's been told. Read me that.
This is from the white man's Bible.
This is from another book, all right? From the white man's Bible. And it taps into how this devil think, man. All right? That's why I say in order to tell a lie, you got to first know the truth. And these devils know the truth, man. That's why they say we can put the truth in the book, and in the museum, so-called Negroes not gonna go there to learn and study it, man. All right? They want microwave teaching to them. Pop it in the microwave, and instantly you think you got it. You gotta go search, man. You gotta go read. What? Yeah. Yeah. And first to tell a lie, you gotta first know the truth. And they know it, man. They've been knowing the truth for years. That's why they have constructed they history, man. They alter history. They didn't change artifacts, paintings, you name it, man. Whitewash, and then this educational system over here was brought to you by the Rockefellers, man. And niggas think they're learning. How the fuck you learning anything when most of the HBCUs, colleges, are named after fucking white people or their wives, man? Spelman, that's after the man's wife, a white woman. So yeah, he got niggas' minds warped. Go ahead, huh?
Creative credo number 3, recognizing your enemies.
Recognizing your enemies, man. What you black, Latino, Native Americans fail to do. You fail to recognize your enemies, man. Go ahead.
A matter of life and death.
It's saying to recognize your enemies is a matter of life and death. Go ahead.
Basics for survival.
Go ahead.
The second dumbest creature on the face of the earth is one who cannot recognize its enemies. The most stupid of all is the one who will defend and collaborate with the very enemies that are destroying it and its own kind.
One more time, brother. You gotta read that. They gotta like my man Biggie said. Let that marinate, man.
Creative credo number 3, recognizing your enemies. A matter of life and death.
Yep.
Basics for survival. The second dumbest creature on the face of the earth is the one who cannot recognize its enemies. The most stupid of all is the one who will defend and collaborate with the very enemies that are destroying it and its own kind.
That's you fucking niggas, man. That's you black Latino. That's you, man. You collab with the same enemy that's destroying you. All right? Well, you got something?
Or to them that go to Egypt for help.
Yeah. Isaiah 30.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. And
Yeah, it's 30.
to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, and that's what people do. They trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? They love to go down for Egypt for help, for benefits. Section 8 WIC. All right? All type of loans and different programs, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. For his princes were at Zon. That was the point. For, Isaiah 30 and 31. For though the voice of the Lord shall be the Assyrian, be beat. Oh, 31. Oh, yeah, it gets locked. That's the one I want. Woe to them, Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, our people don't look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Right? And these so-called Negro Latino Americans, they've been like that, man. All right? One more time, my Bible shot.
Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many.
This is Egypt, man. All right? America is another form of Egypt. That's why when you look on it's in the spirit of Egypt. That's why you look on the back of your dollar, you got, why does America have pyramids on the back of the dollar, man? Why does America, when you go down to Memphis, Tennessee, you got buildings shaped like a goddamn pyramid, man? Yeah, what does America got to do with Egypt and pyramids? This is a shadow of Egypt. When you look at the shadow, it's the figure of the real thing. Same thing with this place, man. America upholds all the ancient captivities, whether it be Assyria, Babylon, Persia, Greek, Rome, you name it, man. This place don't have nothing of its own. Everything was taken from a previous empire, man. They just mix it up as one. It's a gumbo pot of bullshit, man.
You got the Caesar Superdome, huh?
Yeah.
Turn from Mercedes to Caesars. It's a Caesar Superdome.
Yeah, the damn casino down here is Caesar. You tell me this ain't fucking on, man? The same things are going on. Freaking and geeking. You got all these goddamn Skittle people levitating around here. Backdoor pushers, man. Yeah. That's in Memphis, man. Everybody's fat. Everybody's fat. Finish nigga, man. Agree with him, huh? You know what that cartoon is? The black man? The black cartoon? The black cartoon character. Huh? It's a fucking cartoon, man. It'll be a black dude as a cartoon character. No. They're like this. Huh? Black dude that talk about black dude? No. Come on, Peters. It's been on Peters. That nigga name. Oh, Cleveland. Yeah, he looking like Cleveland on that bitch. Cleveland on a 3-wheel, man. What we got?
I think that was it on that. Yeah. No, I got a little bit more. I can read a little bit more. Isaiah 31 and 1, I'm going to start from the top again. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yeah. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Yeah. The Lord's gonna rise against all that shit, man. Right? America's going down, man. Whether you Negroes, Latino Native Americans, hearken or not, man. Okay? The Lord ain't asking and begging and the goddamn thing. This place gonna go down. The Lord's already pretty much got who he want, man. He's already appointed for the ones who's gonna wake up. 2/3 of you gonna die in these camps. You're gonna die of hunger. You're gonna die of thirst. Okay? You're gonna die over here in America. Give me that one that Ezekiel about it says sword is sharpened.
I got you. Got it. Got one more verse real quick.
Go ahead.
It says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Pretty much, man, you keep on coming down to Egypt for help, man, and you got a recompense coming for yourself. You're trusting into your enemy, you know? That's your downfall. That's the downfall of 2/3 of our people, because they trust in Esau Edom more than they trust in the Lord.
Yeah. That's why the scripture says, my people at home, why they spoiled, man? You niggas love and trust in oppression. Yeah, you love and trust in oppression, man. Right? Because most of you niggas benefit over here. You coon in high time for the fucking white man to make it, man.
Yeah, she just said, yeah, she don't want that to happen. She don't want you to happen.
See? That's what a black woman through, man. The black woman ain't nothing more than the ape on Planet of the Apes that was trying to get Charlton Heston out of the cage, kissing them with them fucking monkey lips. That's the black woman. That's the black woman in the hole, man. Man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
That's it for that, Isaiah.
You heard what he said? He said they're all over LA. She got the brothers in LA.
He jump out there like he fucking Sean Pope from Bad Boy and shit. Keep going on, man. They nothing but punks, man. Niggas hugging each other too goddamn close. Hey, my man. Stupid shit, man.
He gonna rub one off.
Stupid shit, man. Yeah. You gonna jack off and ice hot to this shit, man.
He already got a beard left.
Hey, my man, your people leaving you, brother. Go ahead about your business, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
That's the son of Donald.
Yeah. Come on somewhere, man.
Watch your guys.
Yeah. All right, what's up, my man? All right? All right. No. I was. Oh, man. Is that a GoPro?
Well, that's a strange camera. That was a specialty camera.
You gonna mount that bitch on the toilet.
In the toilet.
In the toilet. Fucking freak, man. You Edomites are freaks, man. Go ahead, Doc.
I'm good with that. Isaiah 30. So.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 21:9.
It's getting dark as hell, man. Huh?
This is Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh. Menstruous monster.
So that's all niggas love to do, bullshit, man. Play. Nobody, boy. Hold him. Wait on him. Yeah.
There might be a Jacobite.
Looking better than the government check. Huh? Y'all have to know it. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as
it says a sword is sharpened. And who's the sword? Give me Psalms 17:14.
Sweat run down my corner right now.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 14. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world. 13? Salaki. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
One more time.
Verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him.
It said, arise, O Lord, disappoint him. That him is who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Cast him down.
Cast him down out of his what? His rulership, his power seat. Yep. Go ahead.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is what?
My sword.
Which is my sword. So the so-called white man was set up in these times as a whooping stick, as a sword in the house of Israel, man.
Which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword. And he used them to chastise us, man. To basically render all right, this wrath through the so-called white man to us, man. We went off. Go ahead. Bring the other one back.
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
Read it over. Read it over.
Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and also furbished.
Like we've been reading, this sword is being sharpened. How martial law is going to be declared here in America. They're gonna take a lot of Americans out of their homes and put them in FEMA camps, man. Right? Through these troops that's over here. We told you how they got these troops disguising as Venezuelans, Guatemalans, all right, Africans in different countries, because that's what NATO is compared to many countries as a world one government. They're coming over here to police you people. Right? When the next terrorist attack happen here, they're gonna shut down these borders, these streets. We're gonna have Humvees and tanks going through here with soldiers, man. Going house to house, confiscating guns. All right? And the ones who don't want to comply, they're gonna either kill you or put you in these FEMA camps. So I say, go home and look up FEMA camps, all right? Or FEMA executive orders. How they gonna plan on shutting down the highways?
Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Should we then make mirth? Go ahead.
It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
Yeah.
Verse 11. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled.
Yeah, that it may be handled. Go ahead.
This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Who is the slayer? The so-called white man. He's the same guy. When you read in Romans the 13th chapter, he says that he don't bear the sword in vain. He gonna use that shit, man. He ain't gonna be like the dyke talking about. He'll use that shit, man. And then he go cry and say, I fear for my life. You don't mind. This man is bloodthirsty, man. Have not you Negroes seen it? Every summer, somebody dying by the hands of the so-called white man. Somebody dying right now as we speak by one of them devils, man. That Sony Master chick. You seen what happened with that? I rebuke in the name of Jesus. No, you're not. No, you fucking not. He shot in her face, man. You know? These niggas, hey, man. And the Lord gonna use them on a large scale, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Go ahead.
Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
And that slaughter is gonna be upon the Lord, his Lord's people in these last days, man. All right? You haven't seen You haven't seen these devils in their prime, but the Lord gonna put them back in that same old spirit before we get out of here, man. That raw spirit from the 20s and 30s. Watch these devils too, man. Y'all better watch these devils. You want to throw shit and do all type of weird ass shit, man. You know? Thank you, brother. Go ahead.
Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel.
It shall be upon all the princes of Israel, man. Go ahead.
Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
You see that? Terrors by the reason of the sword is going to be upon my people. All right? So when Jacob's trouble roll around, man, it's going to be hell on you Israelites, man. Anytime there's a breakdown in society, the number one people that the so-called white man thinks about is you Jakes, man. Oh man, they're gonna come in my neighborhood. They're gonna take my resources. They're gonna do this to my wife. Think about you first, man. Right? But you don't think so. You just docile in this. The average black man is just wandering around broken. You don't even know what the hell going on, man. Everything to the average black, Latino, Native American man over here is entertainment. Everything is for play, especially that black woman, man. Panic camera, that's all you see out here. They just bullshitting, drinking, frolicking around. All right? Fornicating, as my man Mike Tyson said. All right? Huh? Showing their public heads, man. Out here bucking naked. Okay? That's what's going on. Meanwhile, the world, the Middle East is just wilding out, man. Meanwhile, a besiege is set against you. Right? What happened for Ida when shit collapsed down here? They had Arabs on the fucking roof ready to shoot you niggas down here, man. But when the lights went out. So we already see what the mindset of the nations is, man. Which, like I said, the Lord gotta kill a lot of you niggas gonna die by default. A lot of you black women gonna die by default. Ultimately you don't have a man in the Lord as is. You don't have no goddamn body. Go ahead now. I'm about to some of y'all get it for like 30 minutes.
Smite therefore upon the thigh.
Yeah. Anything else? You got something? Let me pass it. Okay. Okay.
I had
Yeah. Bring that up. That's a good one. Bring that up.
This is Jeremiah 47 and 2, verse 2. It says, "Thus said the Lord, behold, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that is therein, the city and them that dwell therein. Then the men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the land shall howl. At the noise of the stamping." I was right.
I'm gonna get it. You got something? Where's it? You got something? You want to say something real quick while I find that up? Ready? Say something while I find it real quick.
Yeah, Jake, as you can clearly see, Jake continues to spend these Saturdays like they didn't just go through from 2019 to 2021. That's when everybody was serious about things. You have brothers having family members and friends who used to scoff, hitting them up, asking what happens next. And really, I saw that as the last time the Most High was really showing major mercy, because you have a lot of brothers, a lot of these younger brothers come in around that time. But now this time, Jake, the Most High saw that a lot of you Jakes were bullshitting back then, just like you're bullshitting now with things back to somewhat normal. So when the Most High drops that hammer this time, when he gives that sword to the slayer to be sharpened, hey, that Esau is going to run roughshod on you, Jake.
it's going to be like that angel, you know, at the end of 2 Kings that was just slaying Jake, and he only stopped because the Most High told him to stop. Hey, the Most High's going to allow Esau to, hey, go for what he knows. You got something?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And we know that that mark is what? That Tawah, that mark of exemption for the men that are sighing and crying, as you're seeing right now, getting the blood off of our hands, as it says in Ezekiel chapter 3. You know, doing what we can to, you know, be of that elect number, so Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai will have that protective hedge over us during Jacob's trouble.
Verse 5, it says, and to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye any pity.
And then death angels going out here, smiting, as it said, don't spare and don't have pity. And it's going to show who they're not going to have pity on.
It says, verse 6, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children.
So old people, young people, women, little boys, everybody.
And women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
Declaring the end.
Yeah, yeah, Elder Apostles. I'm gonna give it to him.
Exhortation and dedicate. Which one is that one? Dedication.
Edification.
The bars. Daily edification for Channel 12.
The Elders in Transit 3.
Yeah, keep going.
It says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house.
And what does it say in Peter's? You know, the judgment shall begin at my house.
Yep.
You know, we go into, you know, Jake. You know, Jake that doesn't want to acknowledge they're Israelites. You know, just wants to continue being Black, Native American, and Latino out here getting judgment. But the Most High is really going to start at you Israelites that know that you're Israelites, because you know goddamn better. And we can clearly see that the Most High is making a division there with those who truly have the doctrine and the truth, and those who don't. You just had what not a Salakia, slipping with the tongue. You had Bishop Nate now saying that whenever it's talking about Yahweh, or the Lord in the Old Testament, that is speaking of Yahweh Shah. Just complete madness, waxing worse and worse. That just goes to show that we are at the end of this thing. All the false camps are being made bare. The truth is being made bare. So what's the next thing to come? The judgment.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. It says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel?
And we can clearly see that the time of judgment is upon us, because all these end time signs in Matthew 24, you know, the pestilences, the famines, the earthquakes in diverse places, wars and rumors of wars. Then what's it saying in 2 Ezra chapter 9? There shall be uproars of the people, and earthquakes are all taking place as we speak. So we're coming into the times of the judgments of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
Verse 18, it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
And hey, the elect are going to make it out by the skin of their teeth.
That's right.
That's why what? We're sighing and crying right now. So we have that hope that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to exempt us from this judgment to come. But for you Israelites out there, whether you know you're Israelites or not, you're going to be completely left without a hedge. And Esau, as we read in that Ezekiel 21, is going to come in, you know.
Hey, y'all remember that, brother.
But yeah,
so he can have that paper. Just put your number on it. Hey, get that pen.
But yeah, as we read in Ezekiel chapter 21, you know, Esau is getting ready to, you know, brandish that sword for the last time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he got the other one. You can break that one down.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 18 and 22. It says, "Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet." He was talking about the troop.
Actually, start at 21. Start at 20. Start at verse 1. I'm joking.
Jeremiah 18 and 20, it says, "Shall evil be recompensed for good?"
Start at 18. 18. That's as far as I'm going.
Verse 18. "Then said they, Come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophets. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words."
Could somebody get me that Ezekiel 12? You know that one where it says they shall say these days shall not come. Yeah. But you know, what was Jeremiah going through in the past? Israel coming against him because he was doing the very same thing we're doing, prophesying that because of Israel's disobedience, that what? The heathens, which were the Babylonians at that time, were going to come against them. And it's spiritual because what? The Babylonians of Babylon the Great, those Romans are coming against us now. And we're doing the same thing, telling Jake judgment's coming, but what? They continue to not take heed to the word, and if they could, they would put us to death.
Verse 19.
Yeah, that nigga from earlier, if he could see out that other eye, he'd have killed us, man.
Yeah.
That nigga earlier.
If he wasn't seeing double.
Yeah, if he ain't had that, they call that damn thing?
Bloodshot eye.
Yeah, bloodshot eye. He had that motherfucking that big ass eye, man. This nigga gonna try to do something, man.
He tried to hear. You want to fight? But he can't even hold his pants up.
Yeah. Niggas are stupid.
See, a lot of you niggas are just jokes out here. You'll come and talk shit to us like they were talking shit to Jeremiah in the past, but when it comes to this so-called white man, these police putting Jake down, all y'all do is go out with the sign, oh.
Hey, the two Mississippi ass racist Edomites that walk past. Y'all niggas hooping holler, y'all don't do nothing to them niggas, man. See, we got a lot to lose. Because if we stumble mud hole in their ass, they're gonna say some whole other shit.
They're gonna say, "Oh, we told you they were domestic teas."
Yeah, so we gotta be politically correct. We gotta let them bomb first, man. If we didn't, hey man, not to say, but hey man, it didn't went down the block, man. All right, brothers didn't put hands on shit before, but we ain't out here for that though. But we ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Like what his name? Vernon Mack said. We ain't scared of you motherfuckers, man. For real. That's the last resort, man. Go ahead, man.
Oh, it's all good. And shit, you know, we got the angels around us. And like, if it were to get to that, hey, just like they helped Maccabees, those angels were guiding Maccabees to cut through those Greeks. Hey, the Most High's got us. But for you Jakes out here, hey, a lot of y'all are gonna get laid down with the ground, as it says in Luke chapter 19. But somebody might have to get that one for me. But keep going on.
You wanted that one first?
Oh no, finish out in this one. Because these are the judgments that's coming to Jake for doing the exact same thing they were doing to the prophets in the past. What did Yahushua say? You say that you're not your father, you're not your fathers that wouldn't have slayed the prophets. But by saying that, you testify of yourselves that you were the same ones that slayed the prophets because they were coming against Yahushua. You know, so-called Jesus wanted to put him to death. Just like you niggas today want to do the same thing to the prophets. You got a goddamn punchbowl.
You hate us, man. You hate that we bring out this light, right, of Yahushua. But we preach it not of our own, but Yahushua, man. And we tell you that Yahushua and his fathers going to do what they're going to do. Then they're going to give us the power to do like men and like them. We don't never say nothing of our own. And you hate that, man. Like that old toothless goddamn woman from earlier, man, with the water. I don't even believe in the Bible. All right, go ahead, man. Whether you tell a nigga something or not, you're going to have problems, man.
Even though she was a Jake, you know, she was coming like that Samaritan woman. She had literal water, and she was right next to the living water.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of you Jakes. You can't retain this water. You're those broken vessels
that it's gonna, you know, drain out of.
And like Spike Lee earlier, the fucking, you can't get this, man. What that movie that nigga made?
Do the right thing.
Yeah, you
gotta have it.
refuse to do the right thing, Spike Lee. All right, niggas don't want to listen, man.
You saw what happened at the end of Spike Lee, at the end of Do the Right Thing. What was it? Radio Raheem.
Raheem.
The cops choked his ass to death.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's about to happen again.
Verse 19, it says, "Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me."
Hey, give heed to me, O Yahweh, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. This is Jeremiah sighing and crying for all the madness that was done back then, as we're doing the exact same thing today. And what did Jeremiah ask?
Verse 20, "Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them."
Hey, Ezekiel chapter 3, what? Hey, be a watchman unto Israel and tell them everything. But a lot of them aren't gonna, you know, take heed to the word. So what did it say? If you preach unto them, you shall take the blood off of your hands, but that blood shall be on them. But if you preach not unto them, hey, the blood's gonna be on you and be on them. So that's why we are here, to try to wake up Israel, you know, the elect. But if you don't get it, fuck you. And that's a spirit that's growing more and more out here, as Jeremiah's gonna go into. You Jakes, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are sellouts. You're bed wenches, you're coons, you're spicks, you're wetbacks, you goddamn sleeping with the enemy. So you're gonna go down with the enemy.
That's in Isaiah what 13.
They that consent unto them around verse 16.
Trust true, man. Yeah, the Lord gonna kill all coons too, man. All you hopping bobs, you tontos, and you niggas that love the white man's dirty draw. The Lord gonna smoke a lot of you, man, off the bone too. Right? You niggas are not gonna make it. Like in the movie with Caesar, Planet of the Apes, they're telling that big ass ape that was cooning, they gonna kill you too, man.
And they call them donkey?
Yeah, that's all a lot of you are. Donkeys. Jackasses, man. You gonna die too. The white man don't care about his goddamn self, let alone Israelite, man. He care about his own people, man.
You have that guy Fresh and Fit, who's a damn Somali and an Ethiopian, a heathen.
I can't stand that
Yeah,
nigga, man.
He a damn
a fucking weasel.
Yeah, he looked like a damn weasel.
You like a fucking weasel, man. Anteater. Right?
And him like Tony Sotomayor, were cooning for Esau, you know, saying, oh, the black community ain't shit, which it ain't shit. But he was just doing it for brownie points for the white man. But what did the white man say? What they said about that Myron guy from Fresh and Fit, oh, he's just a nigger. Like, they'll be with us on one hand, but we can't trust them. Like, they understand that if you betray your own people, how can we trust you?
Yeah, that's true, man. Yes. That's true, man. Yeah, so that's the motto. That's the way I think. If a motherfucker talking shit about me and they comfortable with coming to you to talk shit about me, I mean, you with them too. You a part of the goddamn problem too, man. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai gonna cut the head of the snake off, man. That the whole body dies, man. You niggas that's with the head. And a lot of you fucking black women too, man. Most of you, man. Yeah, the bulk of you, man. Not all of you, but the bulk of you gonna die too. So y'all live with the mindset of doing the bidding of the so-called white man.
It's Pitbull.
Yeah.
They got that movie, this is an old ass movie with Julia Roberts called Sleeping with the Enemy. That's what a lot of you so-called black women do. Whether you physically do it or you sleep with Esau's system. It's all to keep the men of your nation down, thinking that you're gonna get a leg up. But as we can clearly see, he's about to throw you under the bus. He's about to throw all you sellouts under the bus.
Y'all probably seen it before. You go into the post office and the black woman's behind the counter. Before you even get next in line, she got an attitude, man. In the shopping mall, you see all 17 teeth when she's swiping that thing. How you doing? You all right? Your grandkids all right? You get up there. And the head rolling, man.
That's why I go to a longer line
at the supermarket. If there's an Eve at a shorter line, I'll go to a longer line.
Yeah, I don't. Huh?
Can't even say
Can't even say hey to him. Yeah, for real. That's why I don't open no doors for him. I don't do a goddamn thing. I don't do a goddamn thing for him. But they ain't right, man. They ain't right, man. And like I say, not all of them, but the bulk of them. Okay? That's why we were talking when we were coming to the block. We would say, you brothers gotta be aware. When you see them tattoos across the chest, the sleeve tattoos, the color hair, it's like an animal or insect in the wild, letting you know they dangerous, man.
Bright colors mean poison.
Bright colors mean poison. It's dangerous. Caution. You shouldn't fuck with them. That's why the scripture tell you that a man-in-law should deal with you shouldn't deal with a light woman, man. You gotta, hey man, you gotta get aware of all that.
Be not taken by a woman's beauty.
Yeah. They ain't number black widows, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, the quick one. Then we'll get back to
that. That's hard for a lot of Jake to digest. Because you deal in a system that glorifies and esteems women as a whole. You all right, my man? Huh? Where are you?
Greece. Where's Greece? Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Right next to Turkey and all those countries.
Yeah. It's your nationality, man. More than likely. Yeah. That's your biblical name. What's your father? Your father? Your father was anything? Your father, your grandfather? Your father or your grandfather?
Yes.
No. They're Greek.
Like, y'all are all from Greece, entire lineage?
You gotta test the spirit by the spirit. Who knows?
Yeah, I need.
Just keep going.
Oh.
Yeah. It's three. It's not quick. It's 3 verses.
Oh, you know who the Israelites are?
Israel.
Israelites. You know who they are today? Yeah, dude, how can I say this? Do you know who are the Israelites? The Jews. You know who the real Jews are?
We believe in Jewish in Greece.
Greece?
Orthodox.
Okay.
Orthodox.
Yeah.
So what caught your attention bringing you up here?
We're tourists.
Okay.
Did you have any questions about the Bible or?
I read the Bible.
You know that now you say you're Orthodox Christian, so I assume you believe, that Jesus, Iesus, Christos comes for, everybody if they believe. That's not the actual case when you read the Bible.
That's not so according to the Bible. You understand? Go ahead. Jesus Christos.
Not twice for yes and one for no.
You believe in Jesus Christ?
I believe in the true power. Not Jesus, not the guy.
Not Iesus.
Not Jesus, not the guy who the world makes up. We believe of the power, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob of the Bible, which were people of color, right? That he sent his son to die for 12 tribes, and 12 tribes only.
1 and 21 and
Clever, man.
You better hope he a Jap like him. But get back to
this is the book of Jeremiah 15:1.
You come away from Greece for this shit, man. That's what I'm saying. You motherfucker come halfway across the world to come here, man.
He heard we got good olive oil.
This is Jeremiah 15:1.
Hold that, because it's gonna play.
Okay,
it's gonna play into this Jeremiah 18.
Got
it. 21. Because as it was saying, Jeremiah was saying, shall evil be recompensed for good? Here we are preaching to our nation to tell them that you're the chosen, that your enemy is the so-called white man, that this captivity we're in is going to come to an end, that black women aren't going to rule over us anymore, and we're going to be at peace in rulership, laying down the law. But you still want to work your 9 to 5, get your bitcoins, smoke your Swisher Sweets, and just be a perpetual second-class citizen. What's it saying, Jeremiah 2:14? Is Jacob a homeborn slave? Why is he continually spoiled? Because they love to have it so. You've got that Stockholm syndrome.
Verse 21 says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by the force of the sword.
Pour out their blood by the force of the sword. And as we read again in Ezekiel 21, that sword is given into the hand of the slayer, the wicked, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, who the Most High is going to use to come down on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in great force, which we brought out that Revelation 12:12 earlier, that was going to come down in great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. What did the H to the Izzo, the O to the what did the Who people just say? We're declaring the Curious George, an emergency. So that could be something that's coming up to, bring about some more L downs. We can't forget the avian sneeze. You got a bunch of different paths the elites can take to lock this society back down and bring about martial law. But our people,
but what they said, right? With that other, Kill Gates and his old man, they said
Kevin Klein.
They tell you, man, the next lockdowns,
the first one,
is gonna be it. They're never gonna come out of the shit again. Now we dealt with the brother from over there in Australia. The brother from Australia saying they was jumping out, running you down, hitting you with that syringe, man. We had one guy, he was all on the roof running from the police. They went up there, tackled his ass, and gave it to him anyway. Just imagine helicopters going around all day, circling for people, man. Yeah. It's gonna get that serious.
Back you up. Over in New Zealand, which Australia and New Zealand are a testing ground for what they want to bring with these man on dates. They said that they're putting new legislation in place to allow law enforcement and NATO troops to enact, snake piss mandates, and that they have three law templates they want to go through. And for those that don't want to go along with the program, they said, we're going to bring you to a designated location.
Yeah.
What is that? A concentration camp.
Yeah, they go in them camps. In them camps, they got provisions to torture you in there, man.
Thumb screws.
They got provisions in there to give you the guillotine. They got the bill that's already passed with the guillotine, where they're gonna harvest a lot of you Jake's organs, man. That's on the books, right? You got guys that work on these ships that coming from China to the U.S. that already said they'd already shipped thousands of guillotines to California.
Wi-Fi guillotines.
Wi-Fi guillotines.
So they don't even need to pull the string. It should just the sensor hits and patch you off.
This is some times we in, man. Shit is serious. You think we got time? That's why most time we ain't got time to sit up here and debate with no nigga, man. Too late.
Hey, that spirit's out of the way because these prophecies are speaking. There's nothing to debate about anymore because everything we've been preaching is coming to pass.
It's on the table. I ain't trying to debate with one of these old brickhead rock mouth niggas, man.
With
Fuck all that, man.
With brown stains between the teeth.
Most of these niggas, I ain't trying to do no debating with these niggas, man. It's too late in the game to be debating. Proof is in the pudding. The RFID chip is going to be declared here in society, man. Martial law is going to be declared here, all right? And World War III is going to happen. We went into it. A lot of you going to get drafted to World War III, man. All right? And around that time, Yahweh Shai going to make his second coming. Ain't nothing to debate about.
Y'all been saying that being a fool, news about chips became even before they even was talking about war. Y'all been
Listen.
And it's to the point to where, you know, Elder Yashuamba and, you know, the elder brother Ariala, the Dallas camp, we're talking about how you got a Christian, you know, could be a Jake, could be an Edomite, probably Edomite country singer coming out with a song called The Mark of the Beast, talking about the sea hill. And you know, he had that insider, Tucker Carlson, interviewing him, and it's like, oh my God, I've read Revelation 13 before and never saw this. How did you see it to make this song? And he's like, because it's right in our face now. It's getting so in our face that people that can't see it can see it now.
It's changing the landscape of these stores. Mainly Whole Foods. You can go in Whole Foods now and scan your hand and walk out the goddamn store. They got a store in Atlanta, up in Buckhead. You can go up in there. Don't have to pay nothing. But it automatically takes it out of your scan, man. Oh yeah, because they come in with this ID, this
real ID.
Yeah, the real ID shit, man. We're getting ready to put in place for the RFID chip. If you ain't got the chip, you can't travel. I'm going to Turks and Caicos. No, it's not gonna happen. It's like we go into that chip is gonna have all your. It's gonna. Man, let's get into it. We in the spirit rolling. So let's get into it.
Somebody give me the Revelation 13.
Let's get the word.
Karagma, Karaks, and Grapho.
Yeah, let's get it.
I got the Sirach 27. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15.
Yeah, I was about to say start at 15.
Let's
start at 13. Because this is the beast system we're currently living in. You know, that last leg of the Roman Empire, those iron toes mixed with miry clay in Daniel 2. The reincarnated Roman Empire, which is that NATO EU system that the U.S. is at the head of. And it began with the Renaissance. We're in the culmination of it right now.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
And what was that? Those 2 atomic bombs dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima during World War II. That's the first time nuclear-based weapons were used. And after that, everybody was quiet before America because they saw this destructive, never-before-seen power. That was literally a miracle, like, to cause such great fire from the sky on the earth.
And them people ain't do America shit. They just did it, man. You know, one of the planes, the Oppenheimer guy and some of the elite bankers was on the plane watching the destruction, man. Fucking hydrogen bomb was so powerful that
that was the atomic one.
The atomic one?
Yeah.
It then left the woman's shadow against the wall, man. And that was years ago.
The first run.
What they got now is 10 times worse than that, man. The nuclear missiles they got now are 10 times worse than the hydrogen bombs of old, man. And the atomic bombs of old, man. They got one, like I said, they got one missile. They got one missile, mainly by Russia, that has destroyed America. One missile destroyed the whole country. One. They got hypersonic shit now, man.
North Korea got a missile that'll give me in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Who they get that technology from? The bear. God being a guard under these other nations. Biblical prophecy is just, it's speaking.
And he's reserving that much for America.
All of them for America. All of them, all missiles. And like I said, this whole America gonna get missiles off too. They're gonna destroy countries too. Through that
MAD.
Y'all put this on y'all thing. It's called MAD. Operation MAD. Mutually assured destruction. That's what it's called. Mutual assured destruction.
Which means if we get you, if you get us, we're getting you.
Automatically.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
So they got the nuclear system already programmed to where when missiles are shut off at it automatically shoots missiles at various different countries, man. And this fool gonna get our rocks off, man.
If you brothers want to watch a good movie, it's an old movie from the 60s called Dr. Strangelove. And it deals with Russia and the U.S. on the brink of nuclear war. And they talk about MAD in there. As the elder brother just said, the Russians had something called the doomsday weapon, to where if they get hit, the weapon's automatically going to go off and destroy the earth. And then in that movie, they were talking about we have plans, dumb shit. They have plans where they said we're going to go underground with women and repopulate and come back to the surface. That's what these elites really think they're going to do. But when you read in the scriptures, when they go underground, they're coming back up by their hair grabbed by the elect, pulling them out and putting them into slavery. But, you know, that's a story for a different day.
These devils are not going to come back into power after the nuclear destruction. Everything, the prophecies in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, tell you that over 200 million missiles are going to hit America. All right? It's going to destroy this place from California to New York, down to Mexico, up to Canada, man. All right? That's what's going to happen in World War III. You can see that the nations are gearing up to go to war, man. It's not going to be a war of tanks and Humvees. It's going to be a nuclear war, man. And they ain't, like I tell brothers all the time, they're not sitting up, them missiles not sitting in them silos to spit shine. All right? Them missiles only going to be, they got to be, the only way to get rid of them is detonating them, man. Go ahead.
I want to back you up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Every what?
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
So the times of old, the battles that was fought was clinging, fighting, running, hollering, shields and shit. That happened back then. You stab a man, you watch the soul leave his body. You get blood spatter on your face, man. That's when men was running around. Niggas want to shoot you from 3 miles away.
They were getting up close.
They ain't have niggas shooting like World War. Niggas in America in New Orleans shoot like it's World War I. With that, like you Charles Gambino in that video, ducking and shooting like this, man. No. Men got up close on your ass, man. Or if they did hit you with some goddamn boat. But go ahead.
They call it spray and pray, huh?
Yeah.
Pray that something good. Well, again, Isaiah 95.
You gotta tell my people. Man, me and the nigga got into the shootout, you heard me, and the nigga ran around the car. I just got my shit off. He was happy just to bust the whole clip. Don't hit nothing. But that was what rewarding to him. Get the fuck around this nigga. I just walked away, man. Just walk away from niggas like that, man. You niggas are, hey man, leave that shit to Esau's blessing, man. The bulk of you niggas don't know what the hell you doing. Okay? You women, you don't know what the hell y'all, and like this brother brought up some time back. I don't know why women, since the C-19, women has been the main, they've been buying up shit. The
consumers of the guns.
Yeah, the guns and shit. For what?
They can sense in their spirit that, hey,
half of you are scat.
Nasty out here.
You can't run a block. Okay? You don't pay attention to shit.
Oh yeah.
What you got a sword for?
And you get the gun in pink too.
And half of you get them swords taken from that DMX nigga, man. They come in, go in your purse, take the gun, you know?
Get a charge on it and put it back in your purse.
Yeah. No? Well, go ahead, huh?
Baby fruit snacks and shit.
Yeah.
Or the gummy bears.
Yeah, gummy bears. On all the cheese puffs, yeah. Capri Suns, niggas sucking up all that shit, man.
Man, that was lunch for my son, man. Fuck that nigga.
But this is Isaiah 95. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
But this particular war that's coming is gonna be with burning and fuel of fire. The third war is what, man? That mushroom cloud is gonna be, it's gonna be everywhere, man.
In Isaiah 24, it said it's gonna make the earth shake to and fro like a drunkard. That's on a quick side note, the other day I was out, jogging, and it was lightning outside. Like when I got back to my house, it thundered so hard, I felt the foundation of my house shake. And I got on my knees and prayed immediately, like, hey, the water, Yahweh, Shemi Al Shai, I didn't get hit by any lightning when I was jogging, but that's just lightning.
Yeah.
We're talking about 200 million nuclear missiles that's going to rock the earth to and fro. Cause tsunamis, earthquakes.
Yeah, it's gonna like that little video. Remember that app I have?
The nuclear simulation.
Yeah, the nuclear simulation app. And they only go up to the TARS bomb weapon. And that bitch can put down there 1,600 mile craters in the ground, man. Just imagine a crater 1,600 miles in the ground here. This whole place gonna wash up. This already below sea level. The whole shit gonna just get washed by water, man, off the map. That's why I tell you in Isaiah the 34th chapter that the Lord gonna spread the line of confusion throughout America. You're not gonna know what part of Texas is. You know how we go and look at the map and say you got the out. If I was to show you a picture, oh, that's Texas. Oh, that's California. No doubt that's California. No doubt that's Florida. When the Lord gets finished with you ain't gonna know what is what, man. Where?
This is Isaiah 34. You want me to get straight to the point or get some meat on it? Okay. This is Isaiah 34 and okay. 34. You can read 1 to 6.
That dome song.
That's what people are worried about right now.
Come on.
That Cisco haircut.
Come on, man.
You said 16 miles, huh? Hey, Elder, you said 16 miles. That's damn near all the way to the east.
1,600.
Oh, 1,600.
1,600.
Oh, come on, man.
Oof.
I heard that.
From Sacramento, California to New York, that's 2,900 miles.
That's the crater you say that it's gonna make?
It's not deep.
Yo,
Crater gonna
shit. I thought he said 16.
1,600 miles.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, brother.
That's tremendous. These nukes are gonna be tremendous. Yeah, you can start at verse 1. Down this. You gotta drown out that song.
The Lord gonna beat this place, man. He's gonna beat this place. Yeah.
Beat it utterly to powder.
And that's not our own words. It's coming out of the Bible.
Elder. So if you were to walk from California to Texas, you would only have walked 1,500 miles.
Yeah.
That's not even so the crater that Elder was talking about is gonna be that's like walking from Texas to Cali and then some.
Yeah.
That's how deep it's gonna be.
That's pretty deep.
200 million of them.
But think about exactly 200 million.
That's why I hope I'm not here when it happens. I hope we're not here when it happens. That's why we're sighing and crying.
So Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1 says, "Come near, ye nations."
And I'm gonna say this too. That's why a lot of you backward, you rich Edomite crackers gonna get roasted in them fucking bunkers. Man. You put them bunkers, that's 8-10 feet down. Them nukes gonna they got bunker missiles and shit. What the fuck you doing? You gonna get cooked in that shit. You gonna get cooked inside that shit, man. Yeah, bunker busters, man. They don't detonate till they get inside the bunker and then they explode, man.
Like a rotisserie chicken in there.
Yeah, you through, man. Straight up.
Isaiah 34 and 1. "Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it."
And that's what we're doing. We're preaching today. Come near, ye nations, to hear. Hearken, all ye people, the world and all that is therein. For, keep on. Verse 2.
Verse 2. It says, "For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter."
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. And what's that talking about? You know, these different militaries being gathered into the Middle East for the War of Armageddon, the battle in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And that's going to, Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. For what? The indignation in the controversy of Zion, to judge you heathens, chiefly America, for afflicting the children of Israel. And if you're a soldier that finds yourself in the Middle East during this war, you better come to terms with that being your final resting place. Get your last goodbyes to your moms, your dad, your baby mama that's cheating on you before you get on that cargo plane to go over to that desert, that barren wasteland.
You're not coming back, man.
A one-way trip.
Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their things shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with the blood.
That great death and destruction. Now we're getting into the meat of the matter.
And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Like that. That's the heavens. That's what it's talking about. The heavens rolled together like a scroll. Because back then, if I was sending out a paper to you, I would roll the papers up. You ever seen the two papers, the old brown papers rolled together like a scroll? That's when the nukes drop, you see that stem come up, the heaven's gonna roll together like a scroll. That's how the smoke is gonna go. And then the nuclear wave is gonna push out, burning up, destroying everything, man. Like it says in 2 Peter, melting everything.
Elements with fervent heat.
Right? Jeremiah 51:1 tells you.
Revelation 6.
Yeah. That destroying wind. That wind that was come through here, everything, these cars and all that shit will just get blown back, man. All these windows, a lot of motherfuckers just gonna die, man. A lot of you gonna die. Like remember we went to Houston and they had a tornado in Houston. They had fucking the glass on the ground was this fucking thick, man. Imagine one of them
falling down and slicing you in two.
That's it, man.
Making you a cross section.
What's gonna happen? Well, I'm gonna say this, a lot of you ain't gonna even know it because all you're gonna see is a flash. It's gonna stun you and blind you, then you're gonna feel that wave, man.
Imagine getting burned to death blind.
He gone, brother. He too far gone, brother. He too far gone.
That when he came back with the young boy and the joint in his mouth.
Yeah, he gone, man.
That's another
It's only gonna take the Lord. Only the Lord can deal with that, brother. Too far gone.
Verse 4 says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
Keep going.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
And that's the main target of these nuclear missiles is going to be everywhere you Edomites dwell, because Idumea is just the Greek way of saying Edom. And it said, my sword shall be bathed in heaven, talking about those nukes. And it's going to come upon the people of my curse. Because for one, you Edomite.
Remember when y'all ever seen 300? I think that Syrian army with the black
Persians.
They'll be on the mountain, shoot them arrows. What happened to the heavens or the sky? It'll be black out. That's what the Lord is talking about. Oh, come on, 200 million missiles being shot, nuclear missiles. It's gonna block out the sun, man. The smoke, the pitch, everything. Them missiles gonna rain down on this devil, man.
That Persian literally said our arrows are gonna block out the sun.
Yeah. The Lord is gonna go ill over here, man. That's why I say I'm gonna make them think that evil thought.
Talking about God or Russia.
Yeah, why you think Vladimir Putin running around now with about 5 to 8 different suitcases? Niggas is walking around with the suitcase now. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's the codes, the nukes. They can just hit that button.
They call it the football in America.
Yeah.
When you see somebody with that suitcase with the chain on their wrist and on the handle, you know there's nothing good in that suitcase.
Oh no. They got the codes of the peacemaker, man. They gonna press them. That's the thing. They're not, hey man, I truly believe when that time gets real, that man, Putin ain't gonna pump fake.
It said in Isaiah 13 and 17, what? That the Medes shall not regard gold or silver. They're not gonna regard it. They already don't care about a goddamn US dollar.
They already got away from the dollar. A bunch of nations, what is it, BRICS?
Yeah, BRICS.
A bunch of nations got away from the dollar. Now they just ready to burn this whole with fire, man.
That's the only thing left. Hey, fire cures leprosy, as the brother's page is called. But that's, you Edomites are cursed because you're clean lepers, and you're cursed because what? You have no place of repentance. You're gonna go fall out of your kingdom, go into slavery, and then after that 1,000 years, hey, you're gonna get that other fire that's gonna, wipe you from the face of the earth. And that's going to be all that, like Stephen said at Django, and that's going to be the whole story of Esau Edom.
We're going to work it. Your knees give up. What that nigga said?
Your back give out.
Yeah, we're going to work your ass. The blacks, the so-called black Latinos, Native Americans are going to have the so-called white man, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, all you nations that put us in slavery, the Lord going to allow us to put you in slavery, man. For 1,000 years. So we done what, 400 years over here or so? You're going to do 1,000 years of slavery under us, man.
Get that full day.
Yeah. Huh? We're paying them double. You motherfuckers, you gonna walk on these bitches gonna come again. Them bitches right there, that's gonna be your shit right there. That grunting. And then like I say, the Israelite logo gonna be this. Right there. You know you got Jerry West with the NBA, that's gonna be our shit right there. with them what do you call them? Nine tails?
Cat of nine tails.
Cat of nine tails whipping your ass, man. And I can't wait. See, like them proud devils that walked over here talking that shit, they ain't gonna talk that shit in the kingdom, man.
They're gonna be able to talk because they're gonna get their teeth kicked in.
Yeah. So we're gonna do you devils bad, man. You're gonna work in the fields, right? You're gonna clean up all the strip city that they're gonna clean up everything that they messed up on the earth, man. This devil done got space trash. The sea is polluted with trash and plastics and all type of shit, pollution. You gotta clean all that shit up. This nigga literally takes the oysters out of the sea and eat them. When the oysters are used to filter the water to make the water clean. You wonder why you go out there to the Riverwalk and you look out there, water black as hell, man. Okay? But then you go everywhere else on the earth, the water is blue. God damn. That nigga outgrew his Tourette's, man. That nigga got Tourette's, man. That nigga's crazy, man. Nigga got Tourette's, man.
Isaiah 34.
The Shriners. It's a Shriners convention.
Oh, Shriners?
Yeah. Freemason convention.
Oh, okay.
But the black kind.
Okay.
So not the serious one.
Yeah, that nigga don't look at them niggas. They don't know the goddamn thing, man. I don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
Isaiah 30, back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 6, it says, "The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh had the sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea."
And Basra was the chief ancient city of the Edomites. So this Basra is speaking of what? Where we're standing right now. This is another name for America, Basra. And it said, it'll be filled with the blood and fat of rams and lambs and goats because those were sacrificial animals. America is going to become the biggest sacrificial altar on the face of the earth. And guess who's going to be the fat, the rams and the goats and the kidneys? Sacrifice. You people be the fuel for the fire, the fat in the vat.
Verse 7, "And the unicorn shall come down with them."
Hey, these satellites are going to come down.
Yeah. That's literally Esau's unicorn. Those the space station, the satellites, right? And back then, a lot of you don't know that's what the satellite looked like. It looked like the horn of a unicorn, man.
Feed horn on it.
Feed horn. Lord, tell you that all that shit gonna come down, man. All at once. America shit, Russia, all these world powers, man.
Because they've got, anti-satellite. These different nations have anti-satellite weapons, and then what the chariots are going to be hitting them as well.
Yeah.
"And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls. And their land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness."
That Revelation 14. You know, what was it? A couple of 100 miles of blood, 5 feet high. Rivers of blood in America.
Because they don't tell you in the church that the one that the world calls Jesus Christ, which his real name is Yahweh Shai, he's coming back to kill a lot of people, man. Of course, I mean Isaiah 66.
66 and 15.
15. The Lord coming back to kill a lot of people. Oh, fuck, he gets 63.
Yeah.
He gets 63, man.
Yeah.
He's 63. You know, the Lord coming back to kill a lot of people, man. All right? He gonna come back on a all these guys that they put up, Jeffrey, all them guys, they don't hold weight to Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Why the church ain't telling you that? The Lord coming back to slay a lot of people.
Anything you never heard.
Huh?
As long as you heard about so-called Jesus, you never heard that he was coming back to get bloody.
Yeah, there's an angry black man. All the lies, what these nations done to his people, the Lord coming back to kill people, man. In mass numbers. So much. He even talked about the ones in the ones that pierced him.
Oh yeah.
He got to get them.
Every eye shall see him, even the ones that pierced him.
Yeah, you Jakes that was a part of that. They gave him up and you know they did your thing with him too. He gonna get you too, man. Y'all back walking around.
Hey, they're giving up the real men now. You know, making those false accusations. You know, just
that's
demons.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, well, not Yahweh Shai. That's why the scripture says, it should not be forgiven them in this world, neither the world to come. Meaning the age to come, that the other Israelites is just already slated to be destroyed. What they've done, blaspheming the Holy Spirit, all right, giving up Yahweh, it's not forgiving of them, man. So even though they come back in the reincarnation, it's already set up for them to be slated for destruction.
They said, let his blood be on us and our children.
Yeah, that's what they told, and that's what they told Barnabas. He was like, man, I don't find no charges on this man. My bad, tripping. Pontius Pilate, man. They told Pontius Pilate said, man, I don't find no charges on this man. Still kill him.
Pontius Pilate's wife was having dreams about Yahweh Shai saying, leave this man alone. So who knows what she was dreaming.
Yeah, man. But that's you Israelites, man. You abhor, you hate good. You uplift evil, man.
Shall evil be recompensed for good?
Hey, let something happen up here. Well, you got they favorite rap group of rap nigga, Lil Baby, one of them. They say let him free and kill us, man. They do the same shit.
Shit, the rappers might have been Tupac.
Oh no. Fly to the right. Fly to the left. Take it back now, y'all.
I've heard that shit since my high school dance.
This shit disturbing, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Yahweh Shai. And as we just went into, Basra's America. Yahweh Shai, and just like he was in ancient Rome, he's coming back to the modern day Rome, you know, to get his lick back.
It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garment from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel.
I shall not meet you as a man, as it says in Isaiah 47. Yahweh Shai is coming in his true form.
Hey, and remember I read in that the dictionary Bible I got, it tells you about the 7 garments. Yahweh Shai said that last garment that he's gonna come in is slated to destroy Edom, aka the Roman Empire.
You know, he got that one in a case somewhere.
You got that bit laid, like you know, you go to school, the Jordans right there. You got your book sack, your hat, all that shit right. That's how it's coming back to get you, motherfuckers, man.
Like that clip you posted, where it was the Jake with God over his head,
yeah,
and you had Michael the Archangel waiting in Yahweh Shai, and the Most High nodded his head.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yahweh Shai got up, walked out with the steam coming out of his eyes, like
mighty word leaping down.
And he'd wait just as much as we're waiting. They're waiting much more. Like they say the word.
What is these niggas talking about, man? You got LL Cool J pants on. Yeah, hi, man. crazy. Go ahead, brother. This about that time, though.
This is Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
What does Yahweh's name mean? He is the deliverer. And who's he coming to deliver and save? It's the elect. Those that are sighing and crying for all the abominations being done here.
Wow. Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
And that's symbolic for the great death and destruction Yahweh is coming with. We're talking about hundreds of millions of people are about to, like that Thanos snap in the blink of an eye. When you got the nukes hitting, because you got about 320 million Americans, they all going. People around the world are going to be getting hit with nukes. They're going to be getting hit by that chariot fire in the valley of Jehoshaphat. People are going to be, beaten to powder. It's about to be a great slaughter.
Yes. Verse 3, it says, I have trodden the winepress alone.
I've trodden it alone. I'm coming to get that glory on my name. And hey, we're the hype men for him now, giving him the glory on the name. We want to be those joint heirs with him.
Verse 3 again, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
We know what a winepress is. In the old time, when you wanted to make grapes, you wanted to make wine, you wanted to make some type of juice or liquid, you had to roll up your pants leg and get in there and stomp the grapes. But that wine press is the people. When Yahweh Shai come back, he gonna be slaying a lot of people, man. Why the church don't bring that scripture out? Why Pastor Potop and Reverend Rib Tips don't bring that out, man?
Jesus comes in peace. Jesus loves everybody.
All love.
Yeah.
Jesus wears tube size.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, like I said, it's a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow when they read the Bible in the perfect context of how it's supposed to be read, with the perfect understanding. Yahweh Shai died for one nation and one nation only. He didn't die for everybody. A lot of people take John 3:16 totally out of context. They don't even know what the word world that means. For God so loved the world, he gave the only begotten Son. So whosoever, you see, whosoever believe in him should not perish. That word world doesn't mean the whole world. It's not talking about everybody. That word in the Strong Concordance means cosmos, means an orderly arrangement,
government,
a government of people that he set forth to die for, that he came for, that he loves, man. Then, when you go even deeper into the etymology of the word cosmos, they tell you that the philosopher, Pythagoras changed the concept of the word world, man.
To mean everybody.
To mean everybody.
In the oikoumenic sense.
Yeah, in the oikoumenic sense, man. Yahweh Shai didn't die for everybody, man. Okay? He only died for this nation. You Israelites, man. You so-called black, Latinos, Native Americans, which the Lord know you in the Bible as the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Levi, the tribe of Asher, Naphtali, Issachar, Simeon, Gad. That's what he know you by, man. Not being black is not a nationality. To call yourself black is a derogatory term, man. It's an insult.
Nothing but negative connotations.
Yeah. How can you be from Africa and America? Those two different continents, man.
Ain't that for two white people?
And notice every 10 years they changed the term you so-called blacks, man. And I say so-called because you're not black. This brother's shirt is black. If somebody run around just black, somebody need to get him some help. The man's sick. The man died, man. Just like the word white. The word white came up with
1681.
1681 in the state of Virginia. 1681 in the state of Virginia, it changed so-called white people's names into being white, man. Which they nothing more than which they're nothing more than when they call themselves Caucasian. The word Caucasian means cave dweller, in which they were dwelling in caves in Georgia, Russia, man.
Flintstones.
Yeah, they call themselves Horites too, man. Cavemen.
They like climbing mountains.
Which they call it today Mount Petra. These devils they don't have no history, man. Everything they got in the world, they stole it from us. Everything. The black man created the helicopter, stole that. Internet, stole that. Like that, they got some old dudes on a computer now. They say, oh, the black man created the stoplight. The white man comes up with the traffic bill. The black man creates the electricity. He comes with electricity bill.
Patent. That's the only thing the white man created is to patent every goddamn thing.
Even that guy in Detroit that came up before, it was a black man that came up with the Model T before him. He stole those patents. And then when they sit up there and made the plants in Detroit, it was spilling all the goddamn lead paint into black neighborhoods, man. Okay, this devil, he steals every goddamn thing.
They made a joke about that on Family Guy. Albert Einstein was working at the patent office, and a guy came up with hey, I've got an idea to make, nuclear energy. And Albert Einstein grabs his head and slams it on the desk and takes the information and patents it. Like, that's all Esau does. Jake creates, Esau hates and steals it.
Yeah. The air conditioner, the radiator, you name it. All, the refrigeration. Airplane, yeah. It was a black guy that was living in Italy that came up with the plane way before the Rice brothers, man. But they get them funky ass backwood crackers the credit, man. Them dudes ain't come up with no airplane, man.
Yeah, the internet was created by a Nigerian computer scientist named Philip E. McWally.
Yeah, we know about him.
He created it in 1980, 86.
Yeah, we know about him.
The filament and the light bulb was created by Jake. Thomas Edison.
The telephone, because a black man created so they said Alexander Graham Bell they said that he had his blueprints was drawn up by Jake. But they don't, so if the blueprints of your invention is drawn up by Jake, then Jake invented your invention.
Nah, he just worked on it.
Right.
It was Alexander Graham Bell that
even in other places, the people you see, what his name is? Jack Daniels. There was a black man that came up with the ingredients to make Jack Daniels. He just stole the shit from the dude, man. Yeah. And it's a picture of the so-called Jack Daniels guy and the real black man sitting on it's a picture of them sitting on the step.
Yeah.
That was the dude that created the shit, man. They just take everything. That's why you see the lawyers down here making commercials. Oh, you know. That's Jake came up with this shit, man. Swagger. The word swagger, they just take this shit, man. You know? That's why if you was to let the so-called white man rule for another 100 years, Michael Jordan gonna be white, LeBron James will be white. Okay, this nigga would try to put McDonald's on the moon, man. Okay, this is what we're dealing with.
Hey, one of the brothers in the Jackson camp did a video showing, AI generated images of Michael Jordan as a white man, Charles Barkley as a white man.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson.
They already getting ready for it. They already preparing.
This is what they do, man.
Steal.
Yeah. The great thief, man.
The vagabond.
Ain't nothing, and I'm gonna say this too. Ain't a goddamn thing special about a so-called white man at all, man.
At all.
I mean, look at him. Look at this. Look, this is what's ruling over us, man.
This shit right here.
Peter Griffin.
This fucking
This is what's ruling over us, man. And the Lord did that to drive us to jealousy, man. Drive us back to him. We got a bunch of goddamn butt pluggers ruling over him. And punks by nature, man.
A bunch of Tuckers.
Fucking ride blowers, man. Ruling over. You Israelites should be fucking mad, man. You should be a goddamn camp on every corner cussing this fucking devil out, man.
Yes.
This shit's crazy. That's why I said we out here. That's why you gotta think something going on. So they got young so-called black men on the highways and byways preaching the Bible consistently. I'm talking about with the drive like no other, man. Something's going on in the world, and we ain't just us. Every state in America has a camp, a GMS camp. We got brothers in Japan. We got brothers all in Africa doing this, man. Finland, Europe, Holland, North Korea, Philippines.
The people saying, we say they everywhere.
In Korea, man.
Yeah, that Jake earlier said, they got them all over L.A. Like it was an Edomite that said it?
Something's going on. You need to put down the bottle and put on some spiritual God. Something going on in the world. Why is it that the Lord has young black middle-aged men on the highways and byways on the Saturday preaching the Bible? We've been out here, 3 hours? What the time say, man?
3:24.
3:24. That's a love, man. With history, with books. I'm talking about, go ahead, brother. Shit make me mad, man.
Constant information is constantly flowing.
And then, like I said, this brother been here for, at least two of them hours, man. Get the Job. And then that brother,
Job 33.
Anybody that's listening, the Lord drove you to hear this, man.
33 and
Go ahead.
14 to
We're gonna get out of here, man.
14 to 17.
It's a spirit though, man. It feel like we just came out here.
Yeah, it ain't feel like.
But we don't get on a job and complain. We love doing this, man.
The spirit, like once the spirit gets to rolling, like you feel powered up.
Hey man, y'all brothers been writing. Y'all, let me see your paper. Look, man, got multiple sheets, man. When have you heard that many scriptures in the church? That much information. You done got books. You done got people names. All types.
You got a cipher.
Come on, man.
Brother wrote down the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Come on, man.
What you got that, Job?
Hey, go ahead.
Job 33 and 14. For the Most High speak it once.
That's for you. The Most High speak it once. Go ahead.
Yet twice. Yet man perceive it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed.
So the night before, everything everybody's doing now, everybody's staying in here, whatever plans they had, the Lord sealed your instructions in your mind to, make it to this area, pass by, whatever you're gonna go do after this.
What was your plans today? What you really going to do? He said he was about to go get some shoes.
No, my plan was today to get up and praise the Lord and ask him to take the problems that I was having. And he took them.
And go back to San Andreas.
You gotta go back to Motown, brother. You like one of them Motown.
That nigga look like
a Motown Jake.
That nigga look like a whole ass.
Like the lost member of the Temptations.
He looked like a burnt match.
Yeah, but this brother, his mind was to go to the shoe store.
Pay with your hand.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, what you talking about?
Hey, you think what's it coming here, you think?
It's already here. Hey, show him that thing in Wisconsin. Like, just to be employed in Wisconsin, in certain business, you got to have the mark of the beast just to work there. Show him, pull it up.
Wisconsin microchipping employees.
San Francisco, pull it up for him real fast.
And they already got the Neuralink with Elon Musk, which is that mark in the forehead.
Well, what about conservative states?
Everybody is going to be a.
We know how America does. Once one state adopted, what happens to the other states?
No, hey, weed's not legal in every state yet.
What we saying, most states, when one state
I
adopts,
agree with you. I think half the states want to adopt it, but it's
gonna be mandatory.
That's gonna be like Alabama. Other states, you
Try
can
to
get
find
away
an
from
article.
that shit. Maybe. I don't know. But
When the lockdowns happened, did every state have lockdowns? But it started off in California, New York, and it spread.
I respect what y'all say, man. Look, I've been on the. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But there we go.
COVID.
But man, I feel that. But hey, look, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all.
Reading through it, that's the article.
I agree with you.
No, you got the Wisconsin implant microchip. Hold up. Yeah, this is a real thing, man. This is gonna be.
I have to send this out every morning on the Patriot Act.
Yeah, they up to what? The Patriot Act 3 or 4 now. You need to go check out the National Defense Organization Act. It's called the NDAA.
What's y'all's organization?
Huh?
Are y'all like an organization?
No, we Israelites, man.
Y'all just spread the word? The word?
Right.
I don't know.
What's your nationality?
Huh?
Yeah, what's your nationality?
I'm American.
Where's your forefather? What European country did they come from?
Cajun French, mostly. Little German. Cajun French, little German.
Cajun not a nationality.
Well, I don't know. Cajun French is what my preference was.
So they came from France? You can say that if you had to say
France and Germany.
France, Germany.
Ireland too. Ireland too.
We got New York Times. What side was the Irish?
Fuck your mind, bro. But honestly, hey, I respect it though.
Hold on.
Honestly.
Let me get it from him. Hold up. Oh, there you go. Look, this one of the companies called Free Square Market. They drove for their company. They drove for their employees to get the market of beast in their hand. And now other businesses in Wisconsin can adopt the same thing.
They got another one called Walletmore.
That's what a good message. Thanks for the job, for real.
Don't drink too many Jaeger bombs tonight.
Shoot. It'll be lemon shots.
Lemon shots? Not too many lemon shots.
I'll be good.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. We just gotta get out of here, man.
I guess we'll close out with that Job. Yeah, that
Yeah,
Job.
but what happened was that last night or so, the Lord instilled your instructions to come run past us, you know. And like I said, you definitely got the spirit on you. You've been here for what? Most people don't even
Been here for 2 hours, man.
You've been here for a while, so that was all set up by the Lord to happen, man.
And you got the info.
You got the info. You got further information. You know, just put it to use. You know, we be out here every Saturday at 5. If we're not here, we either going out of town or we be at the block right there on what is it?
The corner of Poitras. This is Carondelet. Oh, it's like, you know that Fidelity Bank?
Yeah, right down the Fidelity Bank down the street right there. Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse
man, that man is showing himself, man. This man eating ice cream. It's 200 degrees out here.
Stop back at verse 15.
So, the Lord put it on his mind and the shit is paying slaves.
33 and 15.
Then he eating vanilla. You know, vanilla is a beaver butt, right? It's the glands from beaver butt.
The flavor.
Yeah.
Vanilla flavor from
Ain't no
anal
that?
glands of a beaver.
Y'all ain't know that? I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I don't eat that shit, man.
Yeah, vanilla extract. That's beaver butt juice.
That's why I stick to chocolate.
I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious.
What that is?
What? I'm talking about ice cream. I'm talking about that ice cream, man. And then milk chocolate. But let's get back to
Job 33 and 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed.
Keep going.
Then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
Hey, last night while you were asleep, Most High sealed you. You just said you were going to get some shoes. Hey, I ain't seen you get. I don't see you with a bag with a box of shoes in your hand, but I see you listening to the word. That's what the Lord sealed you to do today.
Reason.
Keep going.
God.
Verse 17.
All this happened in the spirit, right? Because, like we always say, they had to be okayed in the heavens to happen on earth. So the Lord had everything set up, the perfect timing, the perfect situation. It's like the butterfly effect, man. You ever seen that with Ashton Kutcher? Everything happened. Some may throw something off, so some other things happen, man. Yeah.
You may have been late. You may have been going. I'm going somewhere. I'm late 5 minutes. You missed a car wreck. Anything.
It says that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide power from man.
He may withdraw man from his purpose. Your purpose is to go get some shoes. The Lord had it to where you parked your car somewhere at the perfect time you walk past the men of the Lord, which, like I said, was supposed to happen. No free will. Right? Like brothers always say, you gotta the information you got on there with our page and the other brother's information, that's $1 million ticket, man. $1 billion ticket. Yeah, that's $1 billion winning ticket, man. Because the Lord is trying to wake you up. He shows you, like I said, the Most High, the one they call God, his real name is Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. You know? That's their real name.
Huh.
Go ahead.
says, verse 18, he keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword.
And hey, this is the Most High reaching out to you right now, because as we've been going into for the last, hour and a half, that judgment is coming for those Israelites that don't want to take heed to the word, but to those that do take heed to the word, they have a chance of being of that elect number and being exempt from this great judgment that's coming. As it says, he keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. And the Lord's speaking to you right now to keep you back from that sword, which is about to get furbished by the so-called white man. The pit or the grave gets put to death. Now, hey, it's in your hands now whether you're going to take heed or you're going to forbear. But you got the info, you know where we're at, and it's the same. It's the same for everybody on the other side of that camera. Time is running out. The word is about to be cut off, and all that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you gained during this time is going to be your stability during Jacob's trouble. So, did any brothers have any? I can't wait till the Lord get here. That's the Saints Darth Vader down here. Yeah, he just don't got his regalia on. Would any brothers have any closing points? And so with that, we hope you sincere Akim and Aqua are edified by another live camp. But before we get out of here, again, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. Abba Babal! Abba Babal! Abba Babal! Abba Babal! Abba Babal! Abba Babal!